you guys are adventuring in the lands of Toivoa. Specifically and most recently, you are up here in the land of Shu, just outside of Lost Moor, where you have come seeking a way to raise a sky island from the surface of Toivoa back to its rightful place among the clouds. To that end, you have been working with a woman by the name of Zalfriora, who knows more than she has let on, and you have made your way into a cave just outside of Lost Moor and down into the depths of the ancient sky city of Akru. As you guys explored, you have shut down the bounding shard, removing it and disabling the power crystal that was powering the city, and have made your way away from there into the Palacewind district, a corrupted and fairly lively area where you have found yourselves partially replaced by an Oblex. Last week we ended with the party being engaged in combat with the frightening ooze creature, with Luminostra, Tomo, and Deus currently submerged within the corruptive fluids. Breezy has hidden herself in a nearby establishment that you guys cleared out. And off to the side, our little familiar Galliffer sits and cleans himself while the party panics.
Yeah.
We start off
As you would.
as he would. As we start off with Brizanthria, what would you like to do?
May I just point
Yes.
something out, however, is that my initiative is 0. I don't know what it is. I think it's because you deleted my token before.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the dead Lumi.
Should I roll it again?
Yeah, let's go ahead and roll a new initiative for that. I apologize.
It's not your fault.
you lose it-
Very low.
Very
Literally,
good. So we will set that as a 5.
Yeah,
I must
it's
say, you look like you were after Jimmy based on the attacks before.
true, yeah.
So we'll put that up there as 12. That's fine.
Okay,
We'll correct
that's
that.
fine.
That's fine. All right. So, Miss Ashwise, as you have hunkered down, your Awakened spell book is currently active. What would you like to do?
Yeah, so she's just gonna slump on this table right here, you know, clutching her side that's bleeding from the. I'm sorry, it's not Eldritch Blast. Astral Tears, or is it Astral Tears or Astral Tears?
Tears.
Tears. Okay, so tears that hit her, but she is going to move. She has to use her bonus action to move her little spectral mind. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And she is going to cast Bless through the spectral mind.
Okay. Remember, you cannot see these people currently in the fluid.
It doesn't say you have to see them. It just says
Really?
bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range.
Awesome. Cool.
Yep. You don't need to type.
Unfortunately, the
upcast-
range is 30 feet. They're
Yeah,
40
they're-
feet
they're-
down.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
40 feet down. Oops.
Yeah.
I thought they were 30 feet down. You know, there's nothing saying that it can't go into the water. So hold on, let me redo this movement then.
Sure.
5, 10, 15. It starts moving downwards.
Okay. It goes into the fluid. Awesome.
20. It goes down, I guess, 10 feet-ish. And I think
Okay.
I should put most
That would put-
everyone in
yeah.
range. So yeah, it's just floating like around Deus, and it's going to cast Bless. And it's also, can I target the real Jimaroli, who I'm assuming is somewhere around here?
You can, sure. Because you don't have to see it.
Yeah, and it's second level, so it's going to be on Deus, Tomo, Lumi, and the real Jimaroli. Please stand up.
Please stand up. Please stand up.
And that is another spell through the Manifest Mind. I gotta mark that off. I can only do that one more time.
Okay.
And that's it for her turn.
Awesome. Cool. And can I get you to display the Awakened Spellbook just because I want to
Sure.
get a refresher on it? Thank you. All right. Jimmerly.
Wait, no, that's the Awakened Spellbook. I think you mean Manifest Mind.
Manifest, yeah.
Where is it? Here it is.
Thank you.
Well, that's where we rolled that save.
Oh, you still?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That succeeds.
Technically, I don't think it's supposed to. Are the bonuses to saves? Do they go to death saving throws?
No. Yes.
No.
If it's a bless, yes, it is a bonus to your death
Not
save.
blessed. It's like Cloak of Protection, for instance.
Yes, that adds to your death
Okay.
saves. Yeah.
That's
Paladin Aura helps as well, which is fun.
Oh, then yeah, that would have 15. Then that would include my Paladin. Actually, my Paladin Aura I don't think works because I'm incapacitated. I gotta look at that one. Hold on.
It should work regardless.
Okay, then yeah, that was really high then.
Yep.
Don't beat up the Obelisk, I can die.
Okay. So, Luminostra, you are currently
so,
submerged.
Indeed, and restrained. I take it.
Grappled.
Grappled, which is fine. Quick question.
Yes, ma'am.
Just want to establish some things. My vessel is at the top where my previous body was at, right? Including the deck of cards.
That's what you believe.
That's what I believe. Okay. I'm going to try to escape the grapple.
Okay.
How do we do that again?
That's an athletics check.
Yep.
Athletics or acrobatics.
Yep. To escape the grapple, it's actually an athletics.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, it's an athletics
yeah,
check.
we-
Just-
yeah, we have-
Acrobatics.
Well, it takes the
No,
roll.
no.
You succeed. You got a 17 on the die.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So, with that done, I am going to move.
Okay.
So, I'll move 30 feet and dashing.
Okay. You
But,
burst up
I
out of the
will-
fluid, I assume.
Is that high enough? So it would have been 30 feet in total because
Plus
obviously
dash, right?
Plus dash. Yeah, no, but
Oh.
isn't movement halved if you're underwater?
Movement is half when you're underwater, and it's your action to escape the grapple.
Exactly. So,
So,
I can't dash. I
can't
can
dash.
just move. So I move
15 feet.
feet.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's racing 15 feet up,
All right.
and her bonus action, she let me double check. Bonus action. I just want to double check.
Sure.
Yep, that's fine. That's all I do in this turn. I pass my turn.
Cool. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw versus the corruption.
Yep. Yep, that will be a 17.
Okay. So we will apply 1 level of corruption to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Mr. Tomo, you are currently beneath the fluid.
And grappled, right?
Yes, sir.
and blessed.
And blessed.
Grappled and
Yeah.
blessed.
Oh, I'm sorry, Eric. That
Yes.
I have blessed, so that should be 1d4 on top of that.
You
17.
need a 3.
Uh,
You did not get there.
yeah, that would be an 18.
Okay. You
Yep.
are still corrupted.
That's fine.
All right, Tomo.
I've got blind sight. Do I see
yeah,
anybody
as well.
underneath the fluid next to me here?
You can see, let me move the Wicked Spellbook for a moment. Yes, you see Deus there, and you can sense Jimmerly over here. And I will just go ahead and put Jimmerly on the map here, even though real Jimmerly is down here. He is not conscious at the moment.
Okay. I would like to. I'm just going to use my action to try to escape the grapple.
Okay. With the 17, and you have less. Oh, 17 does succeed. You're good.
Okay, then I'm going to use Step of the Wind to dash.
Okay.
Bonus action.
Sure.
So that I am on the surface of the water now.
Okay.
Feet up, right?
Right. Move and dash. You are at the surface in the water. Yep.
So that's move, action, and bonus action. So that's it for my turn.
All right. You're still in the fluid, though, so I do need a Constitution saving throw. All right. So we will apply a first level of corruption to you. All right. Deuce Strom, you are currently grappled beneath the fluid.
Yes. Question.
Answer.
If I were to Misty Step Bamf, could I do it 30 feet up straight?
No, because you can't see where you're going. You can only see
Yeah,
the
only
space around you.
I figured as much. Just
Yep.
wanted to check.
Some
Okay.
things let you teleport without vision. They just say you can move there. Other ones you have to see. So
Right.
it is
Misty
there.
Step requires that you see.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fine. I get it for free just because I figured I might as well try to use it. But, I am grappled.
Yes, sir.
And I don't have a good strength score. So, I mean, I gotta get out of here. So, I'll just try to break it, I guess. I do have bless.
Okay. Bless does not help skill checks.
Oh, that's right. That's a 9, so I'm not broken.
That is German.
It's a 9, yeah.
Yeah. 9. I rolled a
Ba-da-ba.
9, so
Hey.
9. I'm grappled. Right.
That's your action. You still have. You can't move. You do have a bonus action.
Currently, my only bonus action is Misty Step.
Okay.
So, yeah, I guess I will stay here and
All right.
con save, correct?
Yes, please. As you wriggle and writhe down at the bottom of this pool, your Constitution saving throw with Bless will still fail. So you're going to gain a level of corruption.
Yep.
All right. Galliffer. Licks
Gallifrey
himself?
is gonna no. Gallifrey sees a mouse near that open door and
Oh.
he kind of flies towards it and tries to get it.
Okay.
I can't target the token, otherwise I'll move the Gallifrey towards that door.
Okay.
Yeah, towards there. Yeah, and he tries to pounce at the rat. but
All right.
that
Please roll
seems-
1d20.
Yeah. Roll 1d20.
You're shooting for a 10. You did not get
Oh
there.
no, he did not. He's annoyed.
As he should be.
Yep.
All right. Mordrak Sporeclaw.
So seeing 3 out of the 5 people he just met turn into ooze and not seeing any of them come back up at this point, he's gonna look around and go, "For you guys, I'm going home." And he's gonna run over here. He's gonna open his window. He's gonna go back inside, and he's gonna turn around and look back at this big red blob thing and go, "You know, I don't. You should not be here." And he's going to cast.
Well, there's one problem. When you went through the window, you left its reach.
Okay.
So it's going to try to wallop you. A 16 to wallop you, sir.
Miss.
Okay. Yep. And you're doing produce flame on it, okay? And with a 19, as you throw a little spark of fire at it, you will strike it, and you're going to deal 11 fire damage to it. Jimmerly, you failed 2 death saving throws.
Yay!
That's not
Hey,
killing you,
not
sir.
gonna be and now gonna be another precarious situation. Woo! Hey, at least all you guys get my aura now. By all you guys, I mean actually none of you. So, you guys are above me.
How big is your aura actually?
10 feet.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm not taking 18 levels of paladin to make it 30.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
All right, Mr. Sporkland, anything else?
I don't think. Nope, that'll be it.
All
I'm
right,
just gonna make sure I move out of LOS on this thing.
sure.
Yeah.
Cool. It then becomes its turn. And as the mouse hides, it goes through the door here.
Yep.
The Oblex does not like you guys being free and is going to attempt to slam you guys around. We're going to determine who we're going to beat up. Rolling 2d4. Both of these attacks will be upon Luminostra.
Of course he would be.
Of
I
course.
literally called this out today.
So,
I
Luminostra,
literally called
the
this out.
first slam against you will be a 12.
Miss. Miss.
Can you see it? Do you have blind sight?
Oh no. So he hits, yeah.
Yep.
17 plus 9. That's a
26 damage.
26.
Yep.
That's fine. Don't
The second one will be a 25 to bludgeon you for 40 damage.
I'm down.
You're now unconscious. Okay.
And nobody knows that.
All right. What's your blind sight range, Tomo? 10 feet?
10 feet.
Okay.
I'm on
Uh-oh.
the surface already.
All right. That's going to be their turn. We go to Breezy. What would you like to do, Breezy?
Let's see. Okay, the crown is 20 feet underwater. That's a good question. What do I want to do? Everyone's blessed already. I didn't think we'd get this far. Do I have to be able to see to do this?
Eric, what he's thinking,
Yes.
the fire, doesn't it cause some sort of disadvantage or something on the thing's attack rolls or something?
Yeah, it does
That'd have been
cause
all
disadvantage.
straight rolls,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
So-
Version to fire, it'd be straight
So
rolls.
disregard that, Luminostra. You should still be full health.
Oh, okay.
That
Yep,
is
well,
correct.
Good call.
It was
You
a
saved
straight
my
roll.
Thank you. That is a mistake on my part. I apologize.
No worries.
Okay.
Where's my health? Okay.
So she actually can't currently see out of the manifest mind right now because it only has dark vision. It doesn't have her blind sight. So
Mhm.
it is going to rise. As bonus action, move it up to up into the air, back up to
Okay.
I guess 30 feet straight up.
Sure.
And is this thing out of the water?
There are
the
tendrils
Oblex?
up and boiling up over the top. Yes.
Okay, well then with a second level slot, she's going to cast Cloud of Daggers. There we go.
Okay.
And she's changing it to fire damage. So, yeah, these little shooting little rays of fire start, bouncing around in this 5-foot cube, just directly in the center of this thing.
All right.
Um,
Awesome. Then we will go ahead and put a nice little square there. Just because I gotta.
and that was my last spell before I have to come out.
All right. So right there we have a 5-foot cube of flying flaming daggers.
Mhm.
All right. Anything else? No.
She is gonna, clutching her side. She is gonna move because she can see Galliffer over there. She's gonna open the door and just poke her head out and just say, "Galliffer, Galliffer, come over
He
here.
looks at you.
It's really important. Come over here."
And he's gonna look around, look at the mouse, look back at you, and lick his paw. And when he can move, he will make towards you.
No. Gallifrey will not
Oh,
go
no,
towards
no, I-
sir. There's a reason for that. Breezy,
Okay.
you have
Yeah, yeah.
disadvantage on animal handling checks.
Well, is Gallifrey a real animal? Does he count? Because he's a whatchamacallit?
He's a familiar.
Familiar.
Yeah.
I don't know if he counts as an animal.
We're going to
You
have
can't-
you roll your animal handling regardless.
Oh,
Yeah.
she fails. But she fails. Yeah.
She fails,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
Gallifrey doesn't like Breezy. All right.
She's like, stupid cat. It's really important. Get over here.
When has a cat ever listened to Breezy?
When does a cat ever listen to anyone?
Mine does.
Shadrach listens sometimes. It depends. If there's food involved, he doesn't give a shit. It doesn't matter who says what. If there's a steak on the table, no. But like, if there's not food involved, he does listen fairly well.
All right. So after Breezy, we go to Luminostra. Luminostra,
so
you're near the
she,
surface.
She's 25 feet away from the surface, so she will move another 15.
Okay. You see your movement.
She moves. So that's my movement. So she's still 10 feet away from the surface. She
Affirmative.
takes the dash action.
Okay.
She will use 20 feet of movement to finally be above the water.
Okay.
She still has 10 feet of movement. What she will do then, looking at everything that's happening, she is going to Misty Step. So let me grab my thingy line just to see how far it would be 30, wouldn't it? So she's gonna Misty Step there.
Okay.
Where's my this is the one thing I know. So Misty Step here.
Okay.
That's a bonus action. She use action, and then she use the rest of her movement to get here.
Very well.
And that's her turn.
All right. Then we go to Tomo.
I think Jim Rowley's supposed to be up before me.
Oh, you're
The
correct.
initiative game got weirdly out of order with
I
me.
apologize.
You know.
Fighting it. Yes, sir. Generally, you. Mhm.
That's me trying to talk underwater.
Yes, sir.
Sound like an Evan
I will go ahead and use my action, I guess, to try to break free.
Yes, sir. Athletics check, please. You do not break free.
I will.
You have bless, and you also have.
Bless does not help skill
It does-
checks.
Yeah,
Oh, it doesn't.
Bless doesn't
That's
have
what
skill
guidance
checks.
does.
Okay.
Yes, please. So then I will. Help me right now. That was my action. I will cast. Ooh, I have a couple fun things I could do here. So because I'm being grappled by the tentacle,
Yes,
can
sir.
I see said tentacle?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then we're gonna
Well,
have
you
a little
can't
fun.
see it, but you can feel it. It's there.
This was a C, so never mind.
Yeah.
It flat out says that you'll be able to see it, so I won't do that. Okay.
No.
I'll just cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay. Cool.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna scratch that. No, I'll stick with that. Never mind. I was about to say I'm gonna sanctuary myself, but that's not gonna help.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, I'll roll my con save.
Yes, sir. You are not corrupted.
That's because
Very
I
good.
am justice.
Exactly.
Can't corrupt justice, Eric.
Yes, sir.
That'll be my turn.
All right. We did skip over you earlier for Luminostra, so now we go to Tomo. I apologize about that.
Oh, that's why. I'm sorry about that.
Mr.
Okay,
Tomo.
Tomo is right on top of the water here. I would like to use the climb onto bigger creature action.
Okay.
Link that or paste it.
Yep. And we did discuss this during session 0. This is one of the things you did want.
So I would like to use my acrobatics check to try to backflip onto this guy.
Okay. All right. So this is against
Tested by his acrobatics.
Yep. The ooze's acrobatics. You do not, as you splash into the fluid.
Flip right off of him.
Too
Pretty
slippery.
cool though.
Okay. All right. So
You rolled really
what
well.
I'm gonna do? Yeah, I know. I could see that. Change of plans then.
I would just say one thing. Because the little blacks was attacked with fire damage, it should have disadvantage. Does the disadvantage applies to skill checks?
Skill
or
and
not?
ability checks. You are correct. So, yep, you do land on it.
It do land.
Fantastic. Okay. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Little
send land
farmer.
like right here. You
Okay.
can see Tomo just kind of kick off of this stone here and backflip onto the creature, and then I will use action surge to attack it. While I'm on the creature, I have advantage on attack rolls against it.
Okay.
Action surge for a slicing attack here.
Okay. 21 will hit.
These would be one-handed because I have to have a hand to hold on to the creature.
Very well.
And then I'm going to use a key point to do flurry of blows to do 2 unarmed strikes on it.
Yes, sir. All right. And those will all hit. So, an additional 13 damage.
Okay, that is it for my turn.
All right, that was very effective as Tomo jumps up onto the boiling and roiling ooze creature. All right. So, after Tomo, we go to Dustrom, who is currently grappled at the bottom.
Yep. Okay. I reread this spell. So I'm gonna do this. I'm going to cast Dimension Door.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
And
Love it.
I don't have to see. I can see it, but I can also visualize where I want to land.
Right.
Indeed.
And would Deus have the memories of where he fell unconscious?
Yeah.
Before
Visualize.
Yeah, I suppose so. Let's roll a history check. Beat a 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like. It
Oh, I
was
can't
like,
fail this because I have a +8, so
Yeah, it was like
unless
20
I'm an
seconds.
actual one.
It was
Easy.
like 20 seconds ago. so-
Yep. Just
I will Dimension
jumping
Door
through the hoops.
back up to Fritz.
Very well. Fritz looks at you.
No, I'm sorry.
This later, all right. And that was my action. So I will emitter there.
I forgot Fritz
I-
actually has his own accent.
He does.
I was like,
I wanna-
he's not, no. He's a pissed off Bronx.
Exactly.
New York sewer weasel, you know.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
All right.
So,
Can you
I will
pick me up
emitter
a chopped cheese though? Could really go for chopped cheese right now.
Dude, me too. Seriously. All right. So after Dustrom cast Dimension Door to get out of the fluid, we go to the Galliffer, who is ignoring
Galliffer-
Breezy.
Yeah, he's ignoring Breezy. So, but he's seen Luminaster kind of run to the side. So he's gonna go down and follow her,
Okay.
and then look at her. Yeah, if you could move her, I can't move it myself. So
Oh, that's
just I'm
weird.
not looking. Thank you. Yeah, I don't have a vision on nothing. And he is going to dodge.
Okay.
He's gonna be there dodging.
Got it. Cool. I need to actually add the observer to Galliffer because that does matter. All right. Got it. Cool. After Galliffer, we go to Mordrax. Mr. Sporeclaw, you're at home.
Safe at home.
He's gonna look back out the window because he's like wanting to see if that thing left or not, like he told it to. And seeing it is still there, can he see Tomo above? Like, is Tomo still above?
Tomo is
above or is he
standing
below?
on it, holding on to tendrils, and is bobbing up and down like a robotic bull, just boiling.
Okay. So he's gonna look over and go,
I told you go away. You're not supposed to be here. Hey, go big man.
he's gonna throw another produce flame at it,
All right. So
and then he's gonna move back out of the way.
you will affect its aversion to fire once again. Excellent. After you move away, we will go to its turn. It starts its turn in the flaming daggers. How much damage does it take?
Oh, let's see.
That's you,
It's
yeah.
going to be 44.
Very nice.
All right, so that's going to be 11 damage. All right. And we are going to be moving.
No,
So we're going
stay where you are.
Hell no. As we are going to move a total of 20 feet to there.
Oh, is it coming out of the fluid? Though?
It's coming up out of the fluid. All right. As it comes ashore, generally you're still down at the bottom. And we are going to attack one of the two people here. Who are we going to mess with today? 2d2. You're going to slam generally with advantage.
And disadvantage, he took fire damage.
True. So straight roll. So, pow.
26 will indeed hit me, yes.
And that's going to deal 32 damage to you, sir.
Yeah, well, I actually got to reset my... I got to bring myself back to life real quick. Hold on. Then 32, okay. Even with... Then I got to roll... Hold on, I got to roll a... DC 16, save, keep my shield of faith up. I made it.
Yep. That's actually exactly what you needed was 16.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I roll 16 to get to save this.
All right. So you are slammed for 32 damage, and then we will attempt to attack Tomo with disadvantage because you can see where I am. Tomo, a 21 to bludgeon you, sir.
Shit, yeah, 21 hits me.
No,
fuck.
no, don't you have agile parry? You did a melee attack and a unarmed strike?
No, I have to do an unarmed strike as part of my attack action. I did an unarmed strike as part of flurry of blows, so no, doesn't count.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well, it's kind of dumb, actually, to be honest with you.
Yep. Well, you're going to suffer 29 damage, sir.
Yeah, that hurts.
It's supposed to. All right. Breezy, what would you like to do?
She can't cast any more spells through the Manifest Mind. So she is.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's one other thing I had to do. I forgot. Luminostra, this thing pops out from the boxes right here.
Yep.
And is going to be attacking you. Or
Yep.
your little friend. And we're going to find
That's
out
fine.
which one he does here. Oh, something happened. 1 second, guys. I lost my character sheet for that. All right, so rolling 1d2. We're going to choose to hit Luminostra here. All right. Come on, lunch tag. Lunch tag. He's going to use that radiant gaze on you, Luminostra.
Yep.
Need a
Need to
dexterity
save.
saving throw. Yep.
Somebody said lunch?
Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, it's coming.
There it is.
It was an 8.
Okay. Even with bless, you're not going to get there. Or that included
Yeah, no,
it.
it's got bless included in it.
All right, so it's going to then move, and we can move 40 feet. So we are going
So it
to
was
go to-
13 damage, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Breezy, now it's your turn. I'm sorry.
Well, she's gonna drop concentration on the. Oh wait, Cloud of Daggers is a concentration spell, so bless would have dropped. I
Okay.
forgot. Sorry.
It's all right.
Oh,
well,
okay.
Too much.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's all right.
And,
Didn't save anything anyway, so...
yeah, and well, she's gonna drop the Cloud of Daggers too. So 5. She is still on her phantom steed, I guess. So she technically has 100 speed of movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She is going to.
That's when you realize it can see you, and you're
Yeah,
in
she is.
range.
Oh, am I in melee range?
You're
Shit.
in melee range now.
God damn it. She is going to. She is going to Ray of Frost it.
Okay.
Yeah, she's out of magic. Well, not complete. Well, I'm going to miss.
Oh no.
And that's her turn because nothing else. I can't get closer. All right, that's it.
Gimmerly, you are at the bottom of this pool. What would you like to do, sir?
That's what I'm debating here at this point. So I have disadvantage to attack if I want to attack it. Can't see. So the entire time trying to think of something cool to do. There's not a whole lot that's cool to do here because Breezy's too far away for that. Oh man. All right, whatever. I will try to break the grasp again.
Very well. You successfully break free.
And then I guess I'll use my movement action to swim up 15 feet.
Yes, sir.
Which puts me at 25 feet down.
Yes, sir.
Oh, what is this? Out of curiosity.
That's the Awakened Spell book. Or
Okay,
Manifest
okay,
Mind, sorry.
I was like, okay. I don't think, no one's close enough for me. I wish I had more bonus actions. That's all I gotta say.
Okay.
How deep does this thing like dip into the sludge?
It goes all the way down to
Can
the 40
Jim,
feet.
attack from there? Yeah, okay.
But he used his action to escape.
Right.
That'll be my turn.
All right.
New con save
Yes, sir.
for corruption.
You do not have Bless here. So we will apply 1 level of corruption to you, sir.
That'll be my turn.
All right. After Gimmerly, we go to Luminostra.
I don't have bless. Yeah. Okay. Let me have a think. I'm gonna cast Astral Tears on it, Cloud the Dragons,
Okay.
and I'll place it on the center of it,
All right.
and it will take 19 points of damage.
Understood.
And I'm concentrating on that, and then with my movement. So 5, 10, not 5, 10 with the thing there. 15, 20, 25, 30. She's gonna come to here.
Okay.
And she's staring at that creature. And she's gonna be up as soon as she's able to.
Okay.
Currently, she's not doing anything, but that's her turn.
Cool. Can get you to roll a perception check.
Yes. Perception check.
Oh.
18.
18. There is something here, and there is something here.
Of course, that is. Big or small?
There's a big one here and a small one over here.
Well, I moved already, and I already taken an action, so I
Okay.
can't do anything.
Understood? Mr. Tomo, you're riding this thing.
Tomo is going to position himself on the other side over here so he doesn't get dragged through the astral tears.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to do bonus action second wind.
Okay.
Just a moment to catch his breath.
Sure. Recover 12 hit points.
And then I will swing with my sword.
Okay.
One-handed.
Yes, sir.
Oh, the one-handed rolls are doing better than the two-handed rolls right now.
They are. Did you deal 12 damage?
Yep, that's it for my turn.
Okay. Ledus.
Let me. Okay. I'm gonna move up just 10 feet.
Placing you in melee range.
That's fine.
Okay.
Dave's will then he'll lift his hand up in this sort of grayish, kind of like it looks like a flame, but it's not really fire, and he's just gonna launch it at the Oblex, and I'm gonna cast slow on it.
Oh, that's not necessary.
I need a wisdom save of
Come on,
16.
baby.
All right, wisdom saving throw. Here we go. Wisdom saving throw. Oh, only a +1, and it's a 16. I got a 4.
Hey, nice.
Okay, so it takes a -2 to its AC and dexterity saving throws. It can't use reactions, and on its turn, it can only use an action or a bonus action. And even if it has multi-attack, it can still only make one attack.
Correct.
Slow, so good.
Dang.
That's why I wanted.
And if it tries to cast a spell, I get to roll a d20. And if it's a 11 or higher, the spell doesn't happen.
Yep.
That's why I took it.
And I will.
Say the third level spell I can roll it before was slow because it's that good.
Yeah, I'll slow. Oh my goodness. And I'll stay here.
All right.
I'm not gonna move
That's
anymore.
pretty clutch, sir. We go to the Galliffer.
Galliffer is going to follow me.
Okay.
I'm just gonna move myself so I can see the thing. So Galliffer is gonna go there. He flies. Is gonna fly over here, and I'll tell him to go further. So he's going to his full movement. I think is 80. So this is 60. He can do another 20, and he's gonna move over.
Okay.
He's gonna move over there.
Sure.
I'll put myself back where I was.
Of course.
That's it.
Cool. After Galliffer's turn, actually, Galliffer. How high did Galliffer fly past?
If you want to give her an attack from whatever's underneath, he would have done a 5. It would have been 5 feet. He would have just flown just above it.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and do that.
Yep.
All right.
Moving back.
Yes, please,
At
for
which
just
point?
a moment.
As soon as he got in or above it.
Just as he leaves it.
Okay, so
So-
it would have. He would have been here.
Yep. Why is this not showing up properly, guys? I'm sorry.
It's okay. This is just a token, I suppose.
Yep. All right. So we're going to try to slam it as this comes up. There we go. Slam. Galliffer goes away as this
Yeah,
thing
that's fine.
came up and walloped him.
Yep.
All right.
I was
Is it
ready.
the Oblique?
Nope.
No, that's not your blacks. It's
Okay.
something else.
It's a swamp thing.
It's
It's
a
a
swamp
swamp
thing over here.
monster.
Oh, okay.
Lumi just looks at the swamp monster and the demon, and in Abyssal she says, "Wait for your turn. As soon as I deal with the blob, it will be the rest of you. There will be nothing left alive in Akron."
We're pissing Lumi off. I love it.
And Lumi, in Sylvan, she swears for the first time in probably hundreds of years.
Is it loud enough for Breezy to hear?
Likely, yes.
I'm pretty sure Marcellinus made Lumi swear at least once before.
Oh, sure.
Oh,
yes.
many, many
He doesn't
times.
remember that, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mr. Sporklaw.
So he's gonna do the same thing he was doing because he doesn't know what the hell's going on. He's gonna move. Click him here. Target my token. Move over. See that thing. You're not supposed to be here. Why are you still here? And now he's out of range, so he's gonna come out of his house because he doesn't like that thing at all. And he's gonna come to. I can click the right thing here. So to here, that should put that thing in range. Yep. Oh, shit! That thing's still out of range. Well,
What's the range and produce flame? 30 feet?
30 feet.
Ooh, no, that's so brutal.
Yeah. Yep. Let's see. So I've got 1, 2, 3. I can move. I can still move. So I'll go 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. Trying to make sure I keep my distance from this thing.
Uh-huh.
Now. And all right. So now that's my max movement right there. So
Yep.
he's going to produce flame.
Yes, sir.
Burn, bitch! Burn! And he's gonna miss. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Wait, doesn't that thing have? Does it matter with the 2 for the slow losing on the AC?
Yeah, but
It loses
still,
2 AC.
it did not lower its AC far enough.
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah.
Just checking. And then as a, let's see.
Okay, it normally has an AC of 16.
I thought it was high
Alright.
actually. 16 is pretty good.
Yep.
I can't really see Tomo's health bar, but I think he looks like he's okay for right now. So.
Yep.
All right, and he's just gonna kind of stay right here now.
Awesome. Cool. It becomes its turn. It did not get affected by fire last round.
It does take damage from the
Yes, please.
astral tears, and it takes 20 points of slashing damage.
All right. 20 points of slashing damage.
Yeah.
So we're going to target 2 of the 4 entities I can reach.
You'll
2d4.
only take 1 attack.
Oh, you're correct.
Yep.
So we'll only do the first one. Do strum.
I mean, to be
fine.
fair, it is a smart attack.
So do strong. We're going to try to wallop you and break that slow. Wham! An 18 deuce.
It's shield a +5, isn't it? Yeah.
It is, yeah.
So, I will chronal shift it
Okay, causing me to re-roll it.
as a reaction. Yep, just a straight roll though.
All right.
Just 1 dice.
Straight roll, sir. Wham!
Still hits,
As
but that's okay.
time
It is
bent,
29.
you will be bludgeoned for 29 damage. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw of a DC 14, or lose slow and allow it to make a second strike.
That is a 18.
Oh, humbug!
Very nice.
I can still move, correct?
Dave,
Just at half speed?
yes. Actually, I think you still technically have full speed. Let me just double check.
No, I don't have full speed, not with slow.
Oh
It
no,
won't be
you're
full
no, it is halved. It's literally the first line. I totally missed it.
All right.
Yes, it has half speed.
So, Tomo, you hate this.
Oh yeah, you will.
I'm going to move my 10 feet, and I'm going to submerge.
Oh,
Please roll a Constitution saving throw, Tomo, as no one can see the Obelix anymore. Or you.
Can see him.
Well, you can see him, yes, that's correct. You can see him because of blind sight. All right, so we're going to add another level of corruption to Tomo. Tomo, I need you to roll a d6, please. You're good. No mutation this time.
no extra limbs.
No, not yet. Breezy?
No, be good.
Breezy, you cannot see it anymore.
I have to get closer, within 30 feet. Let's see, how far away am I? But do I want to get closer? So all of its tentacles are underneath the water as well?
Yes, it is currently submerged.
Yeah, I have to see that one.
You know
and
where it
we-
is. You can see, like, everything around, but you can't actually see it.
And my blind sense only goes out to. Oh, I think it's still within my blind sense range.
Okay, you have 30 feet of blind
30
sight?
Yeah, from the dagger blind sight.
Awesome. Then, yeah, you can see it.
Am I? Well, since it moved straight down, am I still within attack of opportunity range for it?
No, you are no longer. It moved 5 feet outside, so it cannot reach you anymore.
Okay.
It has reach of 20 feet.
You know, now that it's slowed, she is
Tomo.
going to cast cloud of this is her last second level spell. She's gonna cast Cloud of Daggers once more.
Okay.
And it's also fire damage again, and this time she's casting it like, well, no. Let's see.
Where do you want it?
Do you have to? Yeah. Well, I have to check to see where exactly I can place it. It just says within range. So
Yeah, you
60
don't need to
feet.
see the place.
Yep.
So within 60 feet. So she's gonna put it like right, like there, underneath
Gotcha.
the water
Cool.
to keep it from just to try to give it less space to go.
Sure.
And that's fire damage. Yep.
Understood. So it will now be affected by aversion to fire.
And she's gonna move back just to be safe. And that's it for her turn.
All right. After Breezy, we go to Jim Rowley Adlerman.
Well, I can't see it. I don't know what happened yet. Let's see. I'm 25 feet. So I will, I guess, move and then dash and pop up here. That's
Okay.
30.
Understood.
And then I still let me roll my. Well, actually, hold on. Where is? I can see Breezy. So one thing I will do here with my bonus action before I roll is I will cast level 2 healing word on Breezy.
Awesome.
Very good.
That's going to help.
Have 8 HP, Breezy.
Breezy recovers
kinda
8
see-
hit points.
I'm at 10 HP.
You kind of see a pained look on Jim Rowley's face as he does that. You can kind of like, it's very obvious that he feels bad for before, even though it wasn't him. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But then that's his turn, and I will roll my con save to see how I am. I'm rolling terrible. So it's D6 time for me too.
No, you're not in the fluid.
I started my turn in the fluid though.
No, it's the first time you enter or you end your turn there.
Oh, okay. I thought it was every turn you were in it. Period. Okay.
No, it's when you end your turn then in the fluid or enter it for the
Okay.
first time in a turn.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
I'm not complaining about this one. Hey.
No, I just have to stick by the rules. You guys have busted me on
Yeah.
a couple things today, which is right.
I mean,
And
it
I'm
happens
just
for the best of us, you know.
yeah. So,
That'll be my turn then.
Miss Luminostra.
Luminasa looks at these two creatures just after she swore them and told them that she will end the entire kin and lineage.
Yeah, Eric forgot to
you-
do their turn.
Would you like to do that turn now?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Yeah, we're gonna use Radiant Gaze on you because that's what he does,
Yep.
and then he's gonna run the bleep away because he's a scaredy cat
He
creature.
just passed.
Cool. So you take 0 damage from that, and this thing reaches up and tries to slam you.
Yep, that's fine.
1 and 2. Does 18 get
Second
you?
a hit. 18 does get it.
All right. So need you to roll a Constitution saving throw as the corruptive ooze grabs a hold of you, and will submerge.
So how much is the?
It's 18 damage and a level of corruption.
Okay.
So I need you to roll a d6, please.
Let me do 18 damage first.
Yep.
And roll 1d6. 2. So
Okay. So we then go to the mutation chart.
I really do not want to roll this thing.
You remember Mordrek saying that he has things that can help with this, so I wouldn't worry
Yeah.
too much.
Yeah, maybe it's something. It's gonna be something cool, like you leave a little
Yep.
rainbow trail behind you every time you move. Like, it enhances your fairy nature, like.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
All
I
right.
don't
So
think it
this
will
is
be
a
though.
d20.
I rolled a d20.
14. All right. You gain spatial displacement.
What does that mean?
You can cast Misty Step once for each contamination level you have gained. You regain these uses when you finish a long rest.
Okay.
What? That's
Horrible at all.
Ah, that's not bad.
I think you have to keep the corruption levels
You
up.
have to
Yeah,
keep the
you will have
corruption
to
levels.
keep it, yeah. Yeah.
This thing gets gross if you guys keep being corrupted.
If there is one of the contaminations I want, it will be at number 20 in a die. That would be broken.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So can I take my turn now?
Yes.
Am I? So when you submerge me how much down?
You're just 10 feet down.
So 10 feet down. But I'm grappled, right? So
Yes.
and I can't see. I'd like to escape the grapple.
Okay.
Athletics, you said?
Yes, please.
10.
Okay. The 10, you did not escape the grapple.
That would have been my action.
I'm sorry. That's an opposed check.
It is an opposed check.
Right,
He has
so-
to roll.
yeah. No,
whatever he
you're not
rolls.
free.
I am not free. Yeah. I would have also. Here's a con check for my concentration before I fail, so the spell is gone.
Okay.
And I don't want to take too much more time.
All good.
So what I will do is I am going to cast she fumbles like into her yeah, she goes into her potion belt and then she kind
Sure.
of she will down her last potion.
All right. What's the potion?
It's a greater healing potion.
Greater healing potion. Potion of greater healing. Excellent. You'll
That's how
recover how much health? 17. Awesome. That's a good one.
Yep, it's not bad.
That's 3 off of max.
And that's it. That's it then.
All right, Mr.
I'm burning
Chomo,
now.
you're currently in the fluid once again.
Yep. Someone's just thinking to himself, "You're not taking any more friends from me."
Oh yeah, let me roll the con save at the end of your turn.
Yep.
I already
going
done
to
it.
Just starts thrashing. Do a flurry of blows for 2 unarmed strikes.
Okay. Awesome. So you will hit dealing 8 plus 6 is 14, 14 plus 9 is 23.
And that is it for my turn.
Okay. Luminostra, you did roll an 8 on that con save at the end of your turn, right? And that was the contamination, right?
Yeah, the contamination you roll on the
Right.
start or the end of your turn. So I
Okay.
already failed it.
Right.
So I got 2 contamination levels.
Understood. Cool. Tomo pummeled it. And Tomo, you're still submerged, correct?
Yeah, and I just rolled a con save there at the end.
You're good. All right. Do Strum.
So, the thing is fully submerged as well as Tomo, correct? I can't see any bit
Affirmative.
of Tomo.
Correct.
So that means I can only use one spell. I'm going to cast Wither and Bloom
Okay.
into the water where it's submerged. I
All
don't
right.
have to see it. It's just a 10-foot circle area.
That's valid.
So that is a con save of 16.
Okay.
This is at second level.
Sure.
It said.
So, Constitution saving throw for this entity. There we go. Is a 12. Man,
Oh, okay.
you've got his
That is
number.
full damage.
I have 22 health.
That's 8 necrotic damage, and then Tomo can
Use a hit die.
use a hit dice to heal himself. 1 hit dice plus his con spot. And I will end my turn there.
All right. Tomo, would you like to use a hit die?
He said be right back
Oh,
in a few minutes.
20 AC. Okay. So,
I'm sure you'll probably want to use a hit die. Well, let's wait for that.
Yeah. all right. So, Mordrax.
So Mordrax, seeing Deuce do that, he looks at himself and he kind of thinks, he goes, I can do that too. And he's going to do the exact same thing. casting it right slap dab here in the middle.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay.
So there it
Another
goes.
Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Awesome. This time I will not
Wow.
take necrotic damage.
He technically takes half damage on a success.
Okay. So half would be 5.
Yep.
Understood. And Tomo can use another hit die when he gets back.
Actually, I want to give my hit die to Deuce.
Well,
It
it
has
has
to
to
be
be
someone in range.
inside the range of the circle. Yeah.
Said that.
Yeah.
That'll work.
All right.
So now he gets what? 2 hit dice
He-
plus his con modifier plus my spellcasting plus Mordrax.
Yeah.
Yep.
If he chooses to use his hit die.
Yeah.
Is Tomo back yet? No.
I do not believe so.
All
He said a
right.
few minutes.
Well, I have the small problem of starting my turn in flaming daggers.
Yep.
And I have currently 9 health. 10
Oh, not
damage
anymore.
dealt. As the thing is shredded, it dissolves.
Bring out
Tomo,
a-
you are in the fluid. You hear clattering below you.
Yeah.
All right. The
There was no
obla-
corpse. It just dissolves.
It's shredded, it loses cohesion, and it falls. Over here.
I'm gonna drop loot.
Yeah, Tomo,
You
while
did.
you're down there, just check for us real fast.
Over here where Luminostra is alone and unseen by anyone.
Yep.
Below the surface of the fluid, we're going to slam Luminostra twice. The first one will be a 16.
Hits.
The second will be a 19.
He hits.
Luminostra, that's going
How
to be
much
26 plus 18.
How much is that total? Sorry.
44?
You want to kill me today?
No?
Yep. Yes, I got 2 HP.
Oh no.
Hey, you can
You
misty
do
step
want
now.
to kill me today. No, I can't. I'm underwater. I can't see where I'm going.
Oh,
Yes.
All right. And this guy is going to come over here and hide.
I don't think Gallifrey will let someone know because I don't think any of us like.
Gallifrey's
I know Jimmy
dead.
didn't see-
Yeah, you guys
Oh,
don't know
well.
what I am. You see
No,
me
it was
going
bad.
down that way.
No, Jimmy didn't see anything. He was underwater.
You can see some roiling over here, but that's it.
Okay, at least I can see that.
You can see the fights going on underwater. That's it for them. We go to Breezy. What would you like to do, Breezy?
Well, she'll drop concentration on the cloud of daggers just to make sure, because she wants
Sure.
to make sure she doesn't hit Tomo because she can't see that far.
I need to pause. Tomo, you have the opportunity to use 2 hit dice should you do so. There were 2 Wither and Blooms while you were gone.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll use them.
Okay? Okay. So that's going to be 20. Deuce, what's your modifier?
I'll be +5.
All right, so 25. Mordrax, what's your modifier?
Wouldn't mind looking at a con modifier?
Your
Yeah,
spellcasting
your-
modifier, wisdom.
Oh, spellcasting modifier.
Pretty sure you're +5 too.
Yeah, +5. Yeah.
All right, so Tomo, you will recover 30 hit points.
Yeah, I'm back at max.
Awesome. Breezy, please continue. I'm sorry.
All right.
Breezy, you've been granted inspiration by Bryce Hunter.
Oh, thank you. Let's see. Well, she did see Lumi move off to the left, and she.
Yeah.
I'm guessing
you
she's
would've-
heard things because she can't see around the corner.
You can
Actually,
hear.
no, she can. Because the
You have
no,
the.
she saw everything. The manifest mind has line of sight. So okay.
Yeah.
So she's just gonna
Jim Rogers.
on her little steed, on her little horsey steed, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Is it a horsey or a pony?
It technically the stats are riding horse. So
But for Breezy.
I mean she's not like Jimmy sized, so like I imagine it's a small horse.
Okay.
Riding
Okay.
It would have to be.
horse.
I would expect it to be like a beautiful, like little unicorn.
Well,
Like
no, it's just like a angular statue made of ice, like an ice sculpture, like a rough
It looks
hewn
like an ice version of Spirit. Understood.
Yeah.
Yeah, except like not smooth edge. It's like a PlayStation game, you know, really
PlayStation
blocky and
1,
angular.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so riding horses have 16 strength, so I'm pretty sure it can make this jump.
Yes, sir.
They
Um,
can, yeah.
Whee! So that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. But yeah, she sees what's going on, and unfortunately, I'm really out of spells.
It's fine. Don't worry about
She's gonna look at. Is the blob monster above the liquid,
No,
or
it's submerged. You know where it is because of blind sight.
I think she tried to do this once before. Actually, she did try to do this. It doesn't speak. I don't think it's intelligent
It is not.
because she tried command. She tried command once and it didn't work. Oh, can I do this on somebody? Bonus action, concentration. Okay, yeah, this is within 60 feet, so I think she is going to cast Shield of Faith on Lumi.
Okay?
No.
Because you
That
don't
gives me
have to
plus
see it.
2.
Or you can see her because of blind
He
sight.
can see it.
Right.
Yeah, it blind sight.
No, it's a creature of your choice within range,
Nice.
60 feet.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, she'll cast it on Lumi. So Lumi, the air, well, it's not the air because you're underwater, but like,
Mhm.
yeah, frigid, condensed air starts appearing around you, and these little snowflakes start trying to push this monster away from you.
Very nice.
And that's it for her turn. Wait, no, that's a bonus action.
Yeah,
Oh, then I'll Ray of Frost the monster.
Okay?
I'm really out of magic here.
And you will hit it for 7 cold damage. Awesome.
And it's
Oh,
called
wow.
slow movement.
Yep.
I barely heard it, and she's just gonna yell at the others. Guys, Lumi needs help. She's over here.
All right. Generally,
Jimmy is quite upset at this point.
as he should be.
Yeah, I think we're all pretty upset, to be honest.
Yeah.
Uh, You see him kind of, he's out of the water. You see him kind of close his eyes, and as he comes back up, like they're glowing yellow, and so is kind of his body. As I use my channel divinity, sacred weapon.
Okay?
Basically, my weapon's already magical, but I get to add +4 to all of my attack rolls.
Yes,
and
sir.
it sheds bright light for 20s if it had light. So, I'm gonna go 5. I'm gonna jump across
Yes, sir.
15, and I'm gonna jump across again 25 and 30.
Okay.
He's just like in pure beast mode right now.
All right.
And my bonus action, I can't see Lumi.
Right.
Actually, I can't see either of them right now.
Correct.
Right? He goes, Breezy, where are they?
Breezy?
15 feet straight ahead of you, underneath the fluid.
You see him kind of like got his like legs in kind of that locked, like he's gonna leap the next turn position, you know.
Yep.
And actually, hold on, Matt. I can do this because I don't have to see. Jimroli lifts his. I have to actually give myself a long rest, so I have my spell slots back. I'm gonna use the first level spell, and I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on Lumi.
Okay. Because you don't have to see
Oh,
her?
nice.
Don't have
Yep.
to see her,
Awesome.
and so it'll be a DC 15 Wisdom save to attack Lumi.
Awesome. That's going to be very handy.
So on Lumi, on top of the snowflakes, you see kind of
I don't see anything.
Don't see
but
anything.
I feel it.
The animation's there underneath the water
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
camera to
the
see.
the animations there of a hammer and a shield just kind of in front of you.
There's a psychedelic light show coming out of the murky water.
You're not sure if it's corruption or you're just having a real good time.
Yeah.
All right.
That'll be my turn.
Luminostra.
What do I do? I am going to try to escape the grapple again.
Okay.
I'm going to use acrobatics to contest against
Sure.
this thing. So
You got me at 14.
I beat.
You
So,
escape the grapple.
I use. I don't want to get out of its range.
Right.
So I move up. So I'm 10 feet underwater. So I move enough to pull my head out of the water.
Sure.
And I'm going to. I've been thinking as like I would have used my astral step.
Right.
But instead of doing that, the whole swirling water and myself with all of this Google me just start brighten up, and together with all of the arcane magic, I used my newfound ability of temporal displacement,
Okay.
and I teleport here.
All right.
And she teleports there,
Sure.
and she will thank both of you for helping her, and she's going to use a bonus to give herself an extra 6 points of HP.
Okay.
That's it. That's her turn.
Great. Mr. Tomo, you are down in the fluid. What would you like to do, sir? You heard clattering down below you.
Clattering down below me? How deep am I?
You are currently 10 feet deep. The clattering is at the bottom, 40 feet now, or 30 feet below you. So, up to you if you'd like to try to swim down there to collect whatever those things were.
What is more
I'll do that.
mutations, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna swim down to the bottom and try to grab whatever I heard.
Okay, cool. As you swim down, you're going to need to move and then dash to get down there. As you go down there, roll a perception check to try to collect. You have blind sight, disregard.
He's got blind sight.
Yeah, so with blind sight, you are able to collect a variety of things, all in one very large rucksack.
Very nice.
With your really, really
Yeah.
long arms.
How
Yeah.
convenient. Yeah, just
We
one
think
giant
we'll be
rock.
getting longer by the minute.
Yeah, actually, I guess I should. I'm 30 feet from the bottom. I can move 20 feet, reach 10 feet to grab it,
Yes, sir.
right? And then I'll dash
20 feet back up.
another 20 feet.
So that should put
And-
you at the surface.
Very nice.
That should put me 10 feet from the surface, right? And
Right.
then I can dash again
Using bonus
to get
action.
to the surface, and then have another 10 feet on top of that. No, another 20 feet on top of that because I'll be at the surface.
Right?
If I do diagonal movements as I'm coming back up, I should be here, and then I have 20 feet of movement.
All right.
Oh my god.
Monk have
And-
crazy movement.
He does. Yeah, I was just like, oh my god.
He's like, yeah, I'm going to go get all the loot, and I'm going to come back up and get out.
I'm used to this from Rose, so it's just like, oh yeah, it's normal.
Can I? Yeah, no, it's fine. I haven't. Plot thickens, but continue. Sorry, go for it.
All right. So as you come up,
This
this
direction.
bag is not a style of rucksack you have ever seen before.
Yeah.
Mm.
It is not Merlot's bag.
Right. This is not Merlot's bag.
Yeah, I see that everybody's kind of in like a combat stance over here, so I'm just gonna like drop it on the ground here and kind of move towards them.
Awesome.
That's it for my turn.
Cool. After Tomo, we go to do Strom.
Yep. So I'm going to full movement 30 feet down, which takes me to 30 feet, which
Just
the
gonna put
bag is
this little
encumbering me.
sack there.
So I'll be there. Can I see this thing? It's below the water, right?
I'm sorry?
The giant monster, this thing?
Yes.
It's under the water, so I can't see it. I will just shout out, Is it still where it was before? Has it moved at all? Where is it? Just shouting out to anyone.
Jim
It's
Rolly
right
points his
there.
hammer like straight, straight
it's-
ahead, like it's right over here somewhere.
It's in the crossflows of the river.
Well, fair enough. Daves will. Oh wait, is this in range? Let me just make sure it is in range. Yes, it is. Daves will clap his hands together, slam his hand onto the ground, and cast Wither and Bloom. You see like a green snake, pretty much just going straight towards the monster,
Okay,
and then erupting in the 10-foot circle around it.
sure.
This is gonna be a 3rd level.
Cool. Constitution saving throw, correct?
Yes, 16.
Awesome. I did not get there.
Awesome. So that's 3d6. Oops, mouse. 3d6. Gonna be 11 damage.
Okay. Got it.
And I will end my turn there.
All right. After Deuce Strum, we go to Mr. Sporeclaw. Your friends are running away.
Running away is a strong word.
You're muted, sir.
Tactical retreat is what we like to call the biz.
You saw Jim Rolly start glowing and then just storm off, like almost like in a rage. Everyone else, I don't know, but that's how he went.
Wait for me, I got little legs.
He's kind of keep running down here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Use a dash action.
As you clash through all those ceramic pots, they break and shatter, falling into the ooze and stuff.
And then so he's gonna take a dash action. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stand next to Tomo and look at him and go,
Turn me! Turn me!
because he cannot jump over that stupid 10 feet there.
All right.
And
He can literally pick you up and put you on the other side because it's
Yeah,
not
you can just
so
pull the
long.
arm. Yeah.
exactly. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on Lumi.
Oh, thank you. And how does your healing word looks like?
It
What's
actually
the
looks like
healing
a.
Pardon?
His healing word. Let's say it looks like a. I just literally threw a bunch of mold on you.
Oh god. Hello, it's like
Spores.
that was very nice though. So 9 HP.
You fungal slap. Awesome.
God,
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about it.
You know,
They're
I'm gonna
healing
flavor
spores.
that.
Don't worry
Here we
about it.
go.
Yeah.
Here we go. I'm gonna.
It's got that
Fungal slap.
blap sound. She gets smacked.
Yeah, it's like she's all caked on this like the river water, and then you just threw a clump of moss on her. It's just like attached to her arm, and she looks back at you. It's like, thanks. She just made the sound as you hit the side.
Oh man, that blap is awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So
And that'll be a promoter.
cool. This thing will submerge and hide.
Let's not hide too. That ruins my plan.
All right. My stealth check comes in as a 15. I'm hidden. You don't know where I am. All right. Cool. So then we go to Breezy. Breezy.
Uh.
You know where it is. It's right here.
Okay.
Oh god.
Where'd it go, Breezy?
Breezy. Shit, she is really. No, I don't have magic missile prepared. Okay.
Is it squeezing right there? Then out
Yeah.
of curiosity.
As an ooze, it can fit into a space as small as 1 inch.
Yeah. No, I was just curious.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
just
it's
out
not
of character level.
mechanically. It's not squeezing.
Well, more of Jim Rolly's next action is why I'm asking.
Right. Yeah, it's technically just flowing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Probably wise of her for the horse skips to stop, then skids, and then jumps back. Whee! And then she is going to just point her finger at the ooze and cast another ray of frost.
Okay.
Oh, it hit. Okay. There we go.
Awesome. You'll deal 9 cold damage to it and reduce its movement speed.
Just go over here because she doesn't want to. She wants meat shields in front of her. Okay, and then that's it for her turn.
All right. Jim
I know much of
Lee.
a meat. Seeing where Breezy attacked it,
Yes, sir.
down there, Breezy.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Jimroli is going to jump into the water, like imagine like Hammer Brother-esque, where he's just like he jumps and his legs are spread wide and his hammer's just straight down,
Yep.
and he's just gonna jump into the water to try to smash it.
All right. Please roll your Constitution saving throw. You're fine.
This was part of the role play of him using this channel divinity. So,
Of course.
and then I will roll this with disadvantage.
Yes, sir.
I need to actually alter this real quick because it only gets used when this is going to happen. I'm going to do like this. Okay. So he jumps in and with disadvantage,
A
A
12. 12 does hit it.
he will take 24 bludgeoning damage.
Understood, sir.
And then my second attack.
Yes, sir. That will critically miss.
Yeah. He's just so you see the hammer kind of come out of the water and splashing as he's just like flailing, swimming. Like you don't actually see him, just the hammer coming out of the water and bubbles that you could probably tell are him screaming underneath there.
Yes, sir. Anything else?
No, that is all my dramatic effect.
All right. Now you end your turn inside the ooze, and I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Isn't the start and or and
No, either one.
Oh.
So
Oh,
it's
God.
both. Yep. So, Jimmy, you get corruption level 2. Please roll a d6.
Okay.
All right. So let's follow that up by a d20.
That's one thing about Jimmy, being that the way I'm role playing his channel divinity here is that he becomes more of like an entity of pure justice.
Yep.
And
Yep.
so this is more just like what he would do. Like he kind of almost loses control of his native
That's
decision
valid.
making.
Oh, that's a good number.
18, sir.
Not always a good number. I rolled really high in a deck of many things and it screwed me. So
Oh,
high numbers are
That
not
is
always
true,
good.
yeah.
Jimmerly, your stomach opens up with teeth.
Oh God.
Ugh.
Shit.
A toothy mouth appears on your stomach, which you can use to make unarmed strikes. If you hit with it, you deal piercing damage equal to 1d6 plus your strength modifier.
Except I wear plate mail. How does that work?
It opens up in the middle of the magical plate.
Oh, well, that's actually kind of cool. It's totally normal plate, but that's actually kind of a cool aspect. I'm not gonna lie. Like no one's gonna expect it. Is that just a regular action for unarmed strikes then?
Yeah, it's just regular unarmed strike. Instead of doing a d4, you're doing a d6.
That's really good, actually.
It's piercing instead of
Actually,
bludgeoning.
Well, actually, it's not. I don't even do a D4 because I don't have.
Yeah,
I'm
we
just
do 1 plus
decided-
your strength modifier, but
Yeah.
it has
One
1
plus
d6 plus
strength,
your
yeah.
strength.
So now you're getting a d6, which,
That's actually really cool.
yeah, you just mutated.
Hey, you know, it happens. The
Yeah,
thing about it is, no one's gonna notice. They're gonna see plate mail until they get bit.
yeah,
You know, like.
yeah.
Alright, so that's my turn.
Cool. After Jimmerly, we go to Luminostra.
Yep. Seeing Jim there in the water, she's gonna cast an astral tears on the square next to him,
Okay.
trying to hit the creature. So she's gonna put it inside. So it takes 19. If he's within this range, it will be 19
Understood.
slashing damage. And she is gonna use a bonus action to Misty Step, using her newfound ability again. She's trying to use her own ability, but
Uh-huh.
something else is happening.
Sure.
That's a turn.
Cool. after Luminosity, go to Tomo. You've been asked to toss me.
Yeah, if you'll allow me, I'd like to grapple Mordrax here, and then use 30 feet of movement to jump across
Okay.
with
Yep,
him
yep.
in tow.
As you take your luggage with you.
Yep.
Where are you going? Right there? Okay.
Right there, and then I'll bring Mordrax right there, and from here I'll go ahead and do a kick on this guy.
Okay.
My bonus action.
Yep. A 25 will hit.
And that'll be it for my turn.
All right. So, as Tomo's turn ends, we go to the Deuce. Deuce, what would you like to do?
Deus will just look back, because Slow is still up, and there's just like this kind of like shaky mirage, kind of like a heat wave over a highway in the desert. So
Yep.
he's just going to, he's essentially going to recast Slow, but for flavor, he's going to be like,
Yes, sir.
"Slow, bro, don't fix it." He'll reach back and sort of like, kind of like a hammer toss, just grab like a tether to it, and just spin it and throw it at the monster.
Okay. Awesome. So, it's
Okay, wisdom
Constitution-
16.
Wisdom saving throw. Here we go. You're going to love this one. Watch this. Ha-ha! I rolled really well. So I
Boom!
moved slow.
All right, yeah. So you just watch this kind of like shaky mirage just boom fly over to the monster, and it is now slowed.
Awesome. Anything else to do
And I
strong?
will. I'm gonna take a step back and just kind of like peer into the water,
Okay.
see what just see the remains, just looking at the remains of the Oblex, thinking.
Yep. Cool. Roll a history check.
There's a 14.
All right, I'm going to send you a note as we go to Mordrax's turn. All right.
Awesome.
You're muted, sir, if you're talking. Mordrax.
Sorry.
Oh, good.
So, Mordrax is going to move up. He's going to smack it. You're not touching friends.
Okay, and you will
Wow.
hit the
And
bug
because
zapper.
I'm using my symbiotic entity feat, I
Yep.
also deal an additional 1d6 necrotic damage when I hit with a melee weapon attack.
Awesome.
So there's that.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use mobile and move. Target right in here. Come up. Come on, click it. To there.
Okay.
And end my turn.
Cool. So after Deuce, after Mordrax, it becomes its turn. It starts its turn inside of the cloud of daggers, the astral tears.
15.
15. It's going to try to.
He also, because he started his turn inside of 10 feet of me,
Uh-huh.
he's also got to take damage from me too.
Okay.
He's,
Is that each
he's gonna
creature
take
within
hit.
10 feet of you?
Your
let's see, let me read it.
choice.
Or is it your choice?
When a creature you can see moves into your space within 10 feet of you, starts your turn there, you can use your reaction to
Okay,
deal 1d4
understood.
necrotic
So
damage.
using reaction. Gotcha.
Yep. So, and there's that.
1d4. Gotcha. So it gets a con save on that?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, sorry.
Oh, good. Yeah, we're good. Cool. So he'll suffer half of that. So 3. And then he's going to flow away 10 feet to there. And then I attack Jimmerly 1 time. 15, Jimmerly will miss you.
It does miss.
All right.
He bites it with his mouth, with his new mouth. Like the fist comes in, like the teeth just kind of smile and block it. And he's like, what the hell's going on?
Speaking with your stomach. Understood.
I mean, it doesn't look
It would be
good.
funny if the stomach has a different, completely different
Personality.
personality. Yeah.
All right.
Feed me.
Feed me, Seymour. Breezy, what would you like to do?
She is going to Ray of Frost the monster again because the only I'll only have first level slots left, and the only thing I can do is an ice knife, and I think that would hurt Jimmy too. So
It would.
yeah. So she is just going to. Actually, she's going to mind sliver it.
Okay.
Yeah, it has a 16 intelligence save.
You have to be able to see it though, right?
Oh, is it? It's kind of on land. I thought.
No, it's
I
still
could see it.
submerged. I'm sorry.
Yeah, mind sliver. I have to see it.
Yeah, technically it's
Yeah.
like this.
You could move close.
Wait, no. Oh yeah, you can see within range. And how close am I? Because I have 30 feet of blind sense. So I
You'd have to jump over.
Yeah, I'd have to get a little closer. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
What's
The
your
horse is probably-
what's your strength score?
I'm on the right. I'm on the
Oh, the
phantom
horse.
steed.
You're good.
Yeah, it lasts for another hour. You've chosen to open launcher. What? So she's going to ray of mind sliver this guy.
Okay. It's an intelligence saving throw, right?
16. Yeah.
Yeah. Got
He
there.
passes.
Wow, with the -3 I got there.
Wow.
Double
Wow.
19s.
Crazy.
And that's it for her turn.
Okay. Jimmerly Adlerman.
Jimmy is gonna swish himself around, and he felt it flow by,
Yes, sir.
and he's gonna give attack with disadvantage.
Yes, sir. You will strike it.
21 bludgeoning,
Yes, sir.
and then my second attack,
Yes, sir. A 17 does strike it.
22 bludgeoning,
You just
22.
too much damage.
and he will stay here with it.
Okay. Luminastra.
Or all my con save. Hold on.
Yep.
Lumi will
One
fly
sec.
down here.
Let's get the con save.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
good. Okay, good.
Lumi flies down here. She can't see it, but
Nope.
can it see her?
Nope. You don't know for sure.
Okay, she will attack. She will ask us, where did he go?
You
Is it
saw
still-
Jim Rolly's hammer come out of the water. That's the only
Okay.
thing you saw.
Alright, so she will attack in front of you.
Okay. It does know where
Uh,
you are. It has blind sight for 60 feet.
That's not a problem. So I attack with disadvantage.
Yes, please.
There you go. First attack. That's a fail.
Yep.
And then second attack.
I have 7 hit points.
That would
And I have an
be-
AC of 12.
Yeah, I hit on the second one.
As
Just
it
slow roll
will be
these days.
destroyed.
Finally.
All right. It's no longer moving down there, Jimmerly. All right. Anything else, Luminastra?
That will be her turn.
Okay. Tomo? You don't see any other dangers at the moment. We're just going to stay in initiative because we've got someone in the fluid at the moment.
Okay. I'm gonna move over here and I'm gonna try to grapple Jim Rolly and pull him out of the fluid.
Oh, no. Jimmerly, you feel arms reach down into the fluid to grab you.
Since he knows the other thing died, he will allow it.
Okay. Tomo, you stuck your arms in the fluid, right?
Yep.
Please roll a Constitution saving throw. Oh, no.
No, he has +4 because he's in my aura.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So that's a
Oh,
20.
nice.
You succeed. All right. So you're pulling him out?
I'm just gonna pull him out to right here.
All right. Cool. And we can exit initiative.
You see him dripping, and he just kind of brushes himself off, and he's just like, he's actively looking for battle still. You see him just kind of looking left, looking right, like trying to find out if anything else is there to.
Lumi. Yeah, while you're doing that, she kind of flies and looks towards Zazrokar. What's he doing?
He's going, I am not involved. You don't need to meddle with me. Go about your business.
Tomo's just looking
We
down
will-
at Jim, and he kind of grins and he says, "Over now for Jim."
It's like Jim responds, and you can tell it's not like his typical voice, and he goes, "It's not over until injustice is gone." He's still kind of weirdly glowing yellow.
Breezy is going to dismiss the Phantom Steed, and she is just going to collapse because she literally burned every resource she had in that fight.
Yeah, Lumi is really beaten up as well. She almost died.
Well, yeah, but you're a warlock. You
Yeah.
bounce back after a short rest. You're fine. Yeah. Breezy's just gonna she's gonna waver and just kind of just fall face first down on the ground, and she's just prone. Where's
Does she still smell minty?
She does smell minty.
Hmm.
yeah?
While
just-
she's laying on the ground tired, Bordrex is gonna kind of go up to one of her fingers and start just kind of nibbling on it to see if what it tastes like.
No.
It tastes like flesh.
Mm. That's dark. And he's
Uh,
Where's
Is Mordrax
Where's-
vegetarian?
no,
No,
he
not
doesn't
at all.
like raw.
where's Merlot?
He's been gone for a while now.
We don't
It does-
know.
What? No, he was taken by the Oblaks, just like all of y'all. Where is he?
Deus at the time. Is the corpse like the shreds of it like floating on the water, or are they under the water?
The shreds of the Oblex are sitting on the surface there.
Deus is going to pull out a dagger. Can I jump onto the corpse, onto the piece of the corpse?
You certainly can.
You're gonna get
I'm going
corruption.
to, and I want.
As you
I
jump
want
on,
to try.
where are you jumping
Yeah.
into?
Lumi,
If it's like right here, like right
Sure.
in this area.
Yes, sir.
I'm just gonna try to stand on it, and I'm looking
Okay.
to find like the head, or where a head would be, where a brain would be in this monster.
Okay, so you jump in? Jump onto it, I mean?
Yeah.
All right, as you jump onto it, the membrane-like skin collapses underneath you. You should roll a Constitution saving throw, sir.
Okay. 19.
19.
That is not a
So, we're going to add another level of corruption to you, sir. All right.
That's a D6, correct?
Rolling.
Yes, sir.
That stuff.
D6 for mutation. You're fine.
6.
All right, you
Uh,
writhe around and
um,
you can find a central node. It's a nice, big, fleshy sack. It shimmers with a pearlescent
Dave?
light. Would you like to pull that out?
I'm gonna take my dagger, carve into it, and just take out at least 1 ounce, but if I can, the entire brain.
Okay,
oh my god, I know what you're gonna do.
so you pull this out.
And
You gonna
Yeah.
get out? I do need a survival check
how
to
far
extract
underwater
the
am I?
brain without ruining it.
You're
You're fine. Good.
Okay.
Alright.
How far into the water am I?
You're just at the surface.
Okay, then I will Misty Step, Bamf. I'll get to.
Yeah, it's like jumping on a tarp. You know, you jump on a tarp, you just bloop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will take this brain. I'm assuming it's covered in ooze. I'm gonna just use my jacket
Sure.
just to wipe it off carefully.
Your jacket is now filthy,
That's fine. It was already filthy.
of course.
Everybody here is filthy
It's
right now.
clean
Except for
filthy.
Breezy.
These are the least of
Breezy
Dave's
is perfectly
concerns.
clean. And Mordrax. Well, let's be honest about this, Mordrax.
Yeah.
Mordrax grew up here. Mordrax, when was the last time Mordrax took a bath in water?
Exactly.
I don't think Mordrax has ever taken a bath.
Nope.
No.
What is this one? What is that? He's looking at Deuce with the brain thing.
I believe I have a means of seeing the sorts of this creature when it held us captive, and perhaps even more since that. Zazrokar was holding our memories. And if it was getting them from this, perhaps I can extract them again.
Lumi looks
And-
at you and be careful. Not all memories are
it's not-
something that you want to experience.
Yeah,
How you
back to Lumi. And it's like, believe me, there is not much up this that can be damaged more. And
She-
he will just carefully tuck it. Actually, he's gonna wrap it up and just hold on to it. He's not gonna put it into a bag.
Okay. What did you wrap it
Lumi-
up in?
Oh yeah.
I have some paper. I have like parchment in my bag.
Okay, so you wrap a brain in paper.
So
Understood.
a couple sheets, so that way it's gonna be leaking. So I'll use like 5 sheets of paper just to
Yeah.
kind of.
So you've
Wrap
got
it
this nice, solid 18-inch blob
Very nice.
wrapped in
Oh,
butcher paper, basically. Understood.
Lumi-
Essentially.
You're sitting there with a brisket, basically.
No, Jim Rowley goes and he
Yep.
goes. He goes. He's still in this kind of weird form. He just hands you Deuce his mess kit, which has a large bowl and a cooking pan.
Yeah.
He goes, put it in this. It's better than paper.
He'll keep it wrapped in paper, but he'll put it in the bowl,
Okay,
in the pot.
cool.
Lumi she's like, Modrax, can we rest at your house?
I don't run that. And he's gonna produce flame because he wants to eat that brain. He's gonna hold it in his hand.
Lumi picks up the
We kind of look.
In time, you may have a bite.
Okay.
After I am done with it, it is all yours.
Okay.
Eric.
Yes.
After I'm done with it, it is so. I know what you're gonna do. I think
You
it's
know what I'm gonna
amazing.
do. This is
This is awesome.
this is forced
also
upon me,
re-
guys. I don't have
I
to
know.
do any creation here.
I know. Lumi is going to go towards the spot where her previous clone was at. Is there anything on the floor there?
You go look for it, and there is the necklace there. Yes,
Is the deck of cards there?
the deck of cards is there. Yes.
She will pick those things up.
Okay.
Okay, cool. She looks back at Zazakor and kind of just looks at him for a minute, not exchanging any words or anything else, and she turns around to you, Tomo. Is this our bag?
The Oblex dropped it, so I guess it's ours now.
Jimmy is looking at Zazrakar, and beforehand he goes, "Is this one to be brought to justice?"
The Zazrakar is down here.
Oh,
And-
whatever this guy is.
Oh, you don't know his name.
Oh, it's like he's looking at this guy.
He's looking at you. I don't want anything to do with you. Please close the door. Unless you want to buy bones.
Jimmy just walks up and goes, "Make sure you follow a just life, or I will be back." And he uses his hammer to pull the door. He's just like giving him the evil eye as he uses his like divinely glowing hammer
Yep.
to
Oh my
close the
God.
door.
Bye-bye.
I'm gonna give him an intimidation here,
Yes, sir.
just to be like, you be good.
All right, so
Or I
him
will
and the
be
two
back.
shadows that were in there will not come out and chase you guys down.
And shortly
Lumi
after that,
picks up the bag and start moving towards the
Hey guys,
Yeah.
come.
the house.
Come this way.
Jimmy divine light kind of falls. It only lasts 10 rounds.
Okay.
And he's like, what happened? I kind of blacked out there for a minute.
So Breezy's still
Someone's
laying
gonna-
face down.
yeah. Someone's gonna help Breezy up.
Yeah. Lumi wouldn't have left without Brissy. It's just like she actually
Yeah.
flies over, and she puts her hand or just like lands on the floor, and she puts a hand on your shoulder, Breezy, and say, "Are you okay, Breezy? Thank you." It's just like she like a little bit gingerly, just like, just like thanking you for
Tomo, you're
for
picking
what you
her up.
did.
I was gonna give her a hand to get up, yeah.
Okay. Cool. Breezy,
Oh,
will you
yeah,
accept the help?
Yeah, she's just it's been a few minutes, so she'll slowly, put her hands underneath her and stand up. But yeah, she's just like, no problem. It's just all in a day's work, right?
We will find Mello. Come on,
Oh, yeah,
let's go and rest.
Yeah, she looks over. Yeah, she's just like, where's? I thought Merlot would be with everybody. That's why I wasn't worried before. Where is he?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen him. I kind of blacked out myself here. What all happened? I remember being on the surface, on the up here, and then everything just kind of became a blur.
The Oblex grabbed all of y'all, and then made clones with your memories.
I remember that part. No, I mean after the Oblex was dead.
Oh, and there was another slime monster over here, and we killed it.
We did.
No,
I can't
I
pick
don't
up the
remember any of
drift
that.
globe or the.
Oh yeah, it's
Like-
floating. It would have floated with her. She's gonna squat and like try to get down close to the water or close as she can, just to extend
Sure.
her blind sense.
Mhm.
And there's nothing in this area.
You do not sense anything else other than the shreds of the Oblex.
Yeah, Tomo was well, actually no, Jimmy wouldn't have remembered that because he was already in his divine form. So
Come, death roll. And Mordrek's going to point at his window, and he's just going to jump back into the window.
Okay.
Deus
Lumi,
will pick up Fritz as he's walking back.
Okay.
And speak to him. See, that wasn't so bad. And Fritz will respond sarcastically. Yeah, fucking real A+ job you did there. You fucking look at ya. You need a fucking bath. And Deus would
I love it.
enough and just bamf him out.
Just, yeah, you always have the last say. You can just dismiss him. Bye.
Yeah. He can throw as much sass as me as he
Lumi,
wants. At the end of the day,
Tomo.
I'm the boss.
Yeah, is Tomo bringing the bag?
Yeah, Lumi can't pick up the bag. It's too big for her. So she
Yeah,
will.
Tomo will grab it then.
All right.
Yeah, Louie's buff. She can pick it up.
She probably could, yeah. But
Swole Lumi. Yeah.
But yeah.
I love how some people are polite and go through Mordrax's front door, and other people are rude AF and go through his window.
yeah.
Yeah, Deus has to like crouch, bend over, sidestep one leg over the pane, get the other leg over.
I would have waited for Breezy to come over.
Luminostra and Tomo both came through the front door. However, I saw
Yeah.
Deuce and Jimmerly come through the window.
If here's the thing, if Mordrex went through the window, Jimmy thinks he can go through the window.
Of course.
Yeah, it's all about the path of least resistance.
Jim
Yeah.
knows a whole lot better, to be fair.
Yes,
Lumi
Lumi.
It's a-
stuck in the window.
Yes,
No,
sir.
she lets you in, Breezy, and she's like, she looks back to see if Breezy's old grimoire is still in the water. She kind of.
I think it dissolved by now.
It
Yeah.
dissolved.
She probably would turn around to you and said, "Don't you need that?"
Oh well, it was during the short rest we did before we fought the Oblax. You saw her just pull out the blank spellbook she bought back in Nomrat,
Okay,
and she
fair
just
enough.
drew some sigils in it, and then it just like literally turned into her old spellbook, like
Okay.
complete with everything in it, which is pretty weird how
makes
she
sense.
did that. But she didn't explain how she did that. But
Well,
She's a little tired now.
she's just like worried about you basically,
Oh.
and she closed the door behind.
yeah, Breezy would have gone through the window, but she has a giant like gaping wound in her side, and she's hurt, so she's just kind of limping. So she just went through the door. So, yeah, if she was healthy, she would have gone through the window. But yeah, she is just going to get on this rug in the corner and just fall asleep.
Lumi is gonna slump on the ground and give her a big sigh.
So I can make people feel better. I can make it where, but you be tired and things sometimes. You guys,
when you
you guys
say
are good
We're
feel,
swimming in
planning
the
on
flood.
resting here, so
um,
we're all tired already.
when you say
Okay.
make feel better, what do you mean, Modrex?
Well, if you go swimming in that stuff, it makes you feel weird, and I can make it go away,
Um,
but it makes you
Oh,
tired.
oh, right. I
Lum-
forgot. I forgot about that aspect, and Jim really just cast Lesser Restoration on himself.
Lumi will
Okay.
she will let you do whatever you need to do to remove a contamination.
Okay,
Even
so you
though
want me to remove the contamination and the mutation, or just the contamination?
the contamination only works if I have, sorry, the mutation only works if I have levels of contamination. So if you were to just remove the contamination, I would still have the power, but no uses of it.
Okay.
So you might as well just remove it.
Jim really, right now in his current state, doesn't even know he got mutated.
Oh yeah, it's behind this
He's
underneath.
gonna find that out later. And I actually have a kind of a cool thought of how he's gonna do it, like subconsciously. So I want to save that for roleplay later.
Okay. All right. So you're casting
I'm gonna-
purge contamination on who?
On Lumi.
All right,
So
Luminostra.
she's got 2 levels of exhaustion.
Yep.
Yep, that's fine. She is very tired now.
All right.
Where's the conditions?
Man, we're really trusting this strange kobold who's just passing out in his house.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. Lumi,
Oh, that
she's like, she doesn't really care after you've done that to her. She's like, oh my god.
You also gotta remember
is-
this person's little, so Jim Rowley is going to natively trust little people.
Yep.
So it's gonna, it's more. It makes sense for him.
Okay.
Lumi will summon Gallifrey back.
All right. By the way, Lumi, you did lose the ability to teleport once you got cleansed.
Yeah, I understand this.
Yeah.
I don't mind. It's fine.
and 2 levels of exhaustion actually, because you get 1 for each contamination
Indeed.
level removed.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no, I
All
already
good.
said that's all good.
Yep.
Yep. She start casting precipitation on herself, and to
Cleans
clean
herself up.
herself, and
Okay.
yeah,
Awesome.
anybody who needs that, she will help them with it
Sure.
as well.
All right.
She flies towards Breezy, and kind of if you're dirty or anything else, she'll kind of she doesn't want to disturb your sleep, but she will kind of make you feel more comfortable.
Okay.
And then she will kind of lay on the ground next to you and Gallifrey, and kind of try to rest.
Sure. Awesome. So you guys can take a short rest to start.
Yep.
Tomo, Deuce, and Jimmerly, you guys only gain half the benefit of any hit points, any hit dice you use.
Do we know if this restorative ointment removes contamination or not?
You guys have tried it, and it does not.
I removed my contamination, so I still get half my hit points.
Oh, no. If you removed your contamination, you are fine.
Yeah, I lesser restoration to myself.
All right.
I can do that as well. I said that earlier.
Okay.
Last session. I can do lesser restoration on anybody if you guys want it.
Yeah, it spells well.
22.
I still have 2 of them left.
Yeah, Tomo and Deus still need the contamination removed.
Okay. I'll come up to Tomo.
Tomo, big man, you want me to take the nastiness off of you?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, here you go.
Right. So you will be cleansed of your corruption, sir.
And he'll go to Deus.
Hey, you I don't know you, but you big too. You're not swimming that stuff. Anyhow, I can make it go away. I can take it away. You want me to take it away?
Deus, while holding the pot with brain in it very close, will say, that would be most beneficial, yes.
Okay, here you go.
All right. So
So
you
then,
are
do
also
I
cleansed
lose
of
one level of contamination or both?
Should be both.
both.
It will remove all levels
Yep.
of contamination.
Okay.
And you get two levels of exhaustion.
No, that's what remove contaminants. That also
No,
removes
that's the-
mutations.
That's the
This is
purge
just-
contamination.
Yes,
Oh,
this is
okay,
just
okay.
restorations.
All right. So you guys are able to hunker down and spend some time. While you guys try to recover, what would you guys like to do?
Someone's gonna start going through that rucksack.
Going through the rucksack. Awesome. As you go through the rucksack, you're going to find all sorts of stuff there. Let me get you the list.
Yeah. Oh, got the spreadsheet open.
Okay. So,
Thing magical. I'll just hand over to
But
Deus.
by the way, this is Lomi. It's like Lomi. I am keeping track of this, but Lomi's she will. I mean, probably not so much now, but she does keep like a list of everything that we find. She's OCD like that.
all right.
Mess it all up.
There you go,
Mess it
Tomo.
all up.
Jeez, that's a really long list of stuff.
It's been collecting stuff for a very long time.
For 2,000 years.
And it was putting it in this very fancy elven rucksack.
Ooh, very nice.
Just gonna paste this for everybody.
That's up to you.
Oh God.
Holy shit.
That's horny shit.
Lomi is so tired, but the
Oh my
moment she
God.
sees all of this, she
Whatever is
she's
magical
gonna
is
go.
going to people who can identify.
Yeah, Lumi's gonna OCD organize everything. And create a little system to each of the items to be
And polish them and
Identify.
clean them and everything.
she's so tired, she's barely doing it properly. She's like when you take an item out of the bag, it's like almost autistically, she's putting them in height order.
You see that Jim Roy comes over and helps you because he sees that you're so tired, but he's weirdly energetic. Like,
Yep.
Like you don't even know how after everything how he's still going as much as he is, but he's like a machine at this point. He's like, "All right, Lumi, let's put this here." And I see what you're doing, and he's just like, he's used to
And
organizing paperwork.
with,
and stuff.
with that, she's like, yes. And then she's separate the coins, and she's like, we should identify this deck. And then the scepter, it's just like she's got the scepter. Look, she points in fact, like, that has some dwarven axe heads in there.
Yeah.
And
The second Tomo dumps all this on the ground, Deus will just immediately start ritual casting Detect Magic on the items so we can pinpoint what is magic and what is not.
So we have yeah.
And then once anything that's magic has been detected, he will just point out saying, this, these, and just separating them into what pops up as magic and anything that doesn't gets in a separate
Yes.
file.
So I got the thing in the spreadsheet. There's a potion with rainbow fluid. I think we know what that is.
Aimer Kool-Aid.
Aimer Kool-Aid, yes. There's a bought of 20 signet rings that nobody recognized. There's a chain belt with 4 daggers.
Yep. So you guys know
Uh,
what the rainbow fluid is. That's the unstable healing potion.
Aimer
Give
Kool-Aid.
it to
Aimer
give
Kool-Aid.
it to Tomo.
All right. The other things that are magical in here are the deck of ivory tarot cards. They're actually ivory. They're hard. And they are inlaid with ornate gold scroll work. There's something special about those. The scepter is not magical. The lacquered wooden plate is not magical. The moonstone chalice with a rosé of peridot and a holy symbol of Anwa is not magical. The agateware chalice, gilded and painted with imagery depicting a great golden dragon protecting a village with its wings, is not magical. The pouch of
It is
20...
cool.
Yeah, it is very cool. A pouch of 20 signet rings that nobody recognizes is not magical.
Mm-hmm.
The chain belt with 4 daggers is not magical.
Mm-hmm.
The belt with dwarven runes is magical.
Ooh, nice.
The necklace with the dire wolf's tooth pendant is magical. And the elaborate scarf made with cloth and covered in platinum scales is magical.
Okay. Dave will
Lumia-
start with the cards.
The
Yeah,
cards.
ritual casting identify, and then
I
and then
really hope.
pretty much just going down the list of the order of medical items that you
I'm
listed.
terrified. I really hope it's not a deck of many things.
We
It'll
already
be
did that. I don't think we want to bring Marcellus back with this, okay? Like, you guys are not prepared for that. I'm telling you
No,
right
you're
now.
All
not.
right,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
the
really
very
not.
first thing Deuce is interested in is that deck of cards.
Yeah.
Okay, I see it.
Yeah, just
By the way,
fine.
as you're identifying, you'll
Hello.
notice that Lumi also has a deck of cards with her now. But she's still tired.
Yeah. Breezy will Breezy will grab the scarf.
And I
Okay.
can identify the bell.
Oh, okay.
So we can all do it this quick. Lumi will pick up the bell and
Yep.
identify
Okay.
that.
Dave will identify it, and then he'll just explain. It's a magical deck of cards. You can use it to cast spells. Oh, that didn't display properly.
You gotta do the one at the top right.
Hold on.
There you go.
There we
All
go.
right. What's that?
The Card Sharps deck. The cards in this deck shimmer around the edges. While holding this deck, you can use the following properties. Deadly Deal. As an action, you can use this deck to make a ranged spell attack by throwing a spectral card using dexterity for the attack roll. The card has a range of 120 feet and deals 1d8 force damage on a hit. Or, Spray of Cards. As an action, you can shuffle the deck and cast the Spray of Cards spell at 3rd level from the deck. It has a spell save DC of 15. Once the deck has cast a spell, you can't cast the spell again until the next dawn.
That's still really cool.
There's no attunement, so anybody can use it. And,
Correct.
It's not noted in the description there, but when you use the card, you have to talk with a Cajun accent.
Oh,
Yeah, gotta
okay.
be gambling. One para make a name for myself. Right here.
All right,
Just
so
make sure
for
people remember what
Luminostra,
happened today.
oh god, what is this? Of course. Oh my god. Yeah,
that's the one you identified.
it is. Yeah.
All right. Breezy, there were 2 more things. You wanted to identify the scarf?
Oh yeah, she's identifying the scarf, and she'll roll her Arcana.
Okay.
Oh well, and I think she failed that, so she is going to actually have to cast the actual identify spell.
Alright.
So I have one more slot left.
All right.
Yeah, she picks it up and just looks at it. You know, there's bags under her eyes, and it's just she does that thing where you can tell someone's staring at something, like
Yep.
they're reading a book, but like reading the same sentence over and over again before she shakes her head, and then just holds her hand over it and casts the identify spell.
Lumia, she picks up the belt, and she kind of, it's a bit heavy for her, but she puts it in your hand, Jimroli, and says, "This might be for you." And then she shared the details, and she explains his belt
that's
of
actually-
dwarven kind.
That's actually kind of fucking cool.
It is. It's a. You want a beard, Breezy?
Yeah. So
Oh wait, no. I was reading the one I have.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He can finally get his beard.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
Lumi will give it to you. She's like, you should put it on and tune to it. And she will explain what it is. She said, "This is an ancient dwarven kind belt. It should
Oh, for
help
my people.
from your people." Yeah, she nods
so-
at that. Yeah.
Out of character, none of you guys would know this directly, but Jamroli's not actually a dwarf, which is why he doesn't have a
You know,
beard.
yeah.
He just thinks he's a dwarf. And there's a lot of story behind that. That'll come up. He's like, oh, from my people, okay, and he puts the belt on like over his plate, and he's kind of looking at it like, oh,
It's an awesome
Oh,
belt.
nice. Yeah.
Please roll a d20.
Me roll a d20?
Yep. So this is going to be high side is the good side.
Okay.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
1d20. 12.
You now have a
Yeah.
beard.
Which
Oh,
does
that's
the
almost
mouth?
done.
Does his,
Oh,
It's just
yeah,
like the Santa Claus, man. Boom.
what about the belly? Does the belly have it, or does the chin
Nah,
have it?
we removed the corruption. He doesn't
Yeah, you
have a
won't have the
second
doubt.
beard that we can
Like, so
see.
he still has the mutation, just not the corruption. He doesn't even know he's mutated. He still doesn't actually know that.
The mutation goes away after the corruption is cured.
Oh, does it? I thought
Yeah.
it was specific.
There's two
That's like-
different ways of remove. One removes the contamination, keeps the
I'm trying-
mutation.
Well,
and
the reason I said that is because Tomo also just removed his contamination, but kept his because it
Mhm.
was separate. Like it wasn't actually the remove contagion.
Right. Let me double check here. You're right.
Because that-
So you guys did
yeah.
less respiration, so you keep the mutation. Yep.
Yeah, because he doesn't know better. Yeah.
Lumi looks at you with this beard, just like, oh, that was quick.
I'm about to get new art for Jim Rowley now with a beard.
Jimmerly, you've been granted inspiration because you just shaved.
Yeah.
Thank
Um,
you.
Does
Sorry.
he lose? Does he lose the beard if he unattunes from the item?
No, not until
No,
he
beard.
shaves.
Oh,
Until he
cool.
shaves.
That's actually cool.
So he goes.
he's the-
Yeah, he says, while attuned, you have 50% chance each day at dawn of growing a full beard if you're capable of growing one, or a visibly thicker beard if you already have one. So he's gonna get a glorious beard tomorrow as the time goes on.
Yep.
He actually, what's weird is he actually has dark vision now, and he's not going to know how to handle this.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
update that.
Sorry, Lumia looks at you, Breezy, and says, I didn't mean to interrupt you. You were going to say?
Oh, what? No, this. It's just it's a platinum scarf. You can pluck these scales from it, and they can do different things. You can heal somebody, or you can make a shield, or you can actually make a like a magic hammer.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, she just shrugs because yeah, she's she could explain more, but she's tired.
So she's not going to explain more. Understood?
I mean, yeah,
No,
it's
that's
you
perfectly
make,
fine.
but yes, and you know, because it's covered in these scales, right? It's
Yep, the whole thing
yeah,
is.
it's actually really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to decide whether I want Bubble Laser to edit Breezy's art
Yeah.
and make like put a little scarf. um,
Don't you have a scarf on it?
no, she
Yeah,
doesn't.
she's got a mantle,
Yeah, she has
Yeah,
the
so-
her little
Oh,
cloak.
okay, yeah.
cardigan, yeah.
But a scarf would fit her general aesthetic.
You would,
Uh,
yeah, you would.
But yeah, she's just going. Well, she has to tune it before she can do that.
Okay.
Just for.
yeah, but-
Yeah, go for it, sorry.
Oh yeah, she just shrugs. It's
You have the scarf, then the tooth necklace.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah, Deus will identify the tooth necklace after he's done with the cards.
Okay, cool.
Jimmy Rowley.
is
So-
that a amulet of natural
I'm just going to
fangs or
send
whatever?
this to you here. Can I get you to display the identify spell?
Yes. 1 second.
I did it. It's a little like a whatever.
Okay. All right. Okay. So with an identifying, then I need an Arcana check, sir, on this one.
Okay.
That's
That's
weird. How
All right.
you're casting? Can you cast it as a ritual?
You can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can as well.
All
Oh
right.
yeah, you can.
So all you're going to know about this thing is this, and I'm just going to send this to you, Deuce.
Okay. Deus will, after kind of look a little bit confused, and just say, I'm not able to get anything else from this. It's just something that will improve your everyday performance, and then then we can just do this and post it to everyone else.
Okay.
Oh, well, cool.
That's
Deus
what
says
I'm
I'm
gonna
not able
put it in
to
chat.
understand anything.
That's very strange. The spell usually tells you everything. Perhaps there's more to the item than he's willing to let us know.
maybe one of those things you have to attune to it or you actually like equip it to start understanding.
Yep.
Or could be cursed.
I can try looking at it.
He will
You're
take the
very-
necklace. He will. No, I'm not gonna do that. He'll walk over and give it to her. I was gonna like ball it up and just toss it to her. He'll walk over and hand it to her.
Because that's smart. Because she would have like she would have been like Daedalor when she tries to catch the ball and it hits her in the head. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Just toss it like Mardi Gras beast and just right in the forehead.
She will try to identify it. Nope. No, she's tired. She looks at it for a moment. She's just like, yeah, she's looking at it like her eyes have closed, and she's just like, and she opens her mouth like she knows. I have no idea what this is. As she hands it back.
There it is. You're supposed to put it on your neck. supposed to
Dave
wear
will
it.
then offer to Wardrax. I said, well, this fits your appearance more than it fits any of ours. And he will.
Oh.
If you
Okay.
will let me, I will attempt to just place it around your neck.
Sure, thank you.
Awesome. As the necklace goes around his neck, the little tooth digs directly into his chest and goes underneath his skin.
Oh god.
Yeah.
You're now affected with werewolf lycanthropy.
Oh,
Oh,
geez.
nice.
Ouch! Ouch!
I had a feeling when he said yeah, just this. I was like, still, no one's getting boned tonight.
Is that a disease technically, Eric?
No, it is a curse.
Okay. Well, I think like I was saying, like the item is cursed, but I think isn't lycanthropy in general a disease?
Nope.
Conceptually?
It's a curse in most cases.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a curse.
Kim really doesn't know. I'm just asking for myself.
No,
You know what I mean?
valid.
Yeah.
For Joe's benefit, it actually does say that you are affected until you are targeted by remove curse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go Lumi with that. She's just like, Jill.
You know. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. No, she
You know-
just like looks at you, Tomo, and say, "Do you want me to take the rest and leave her on a vessel?" And to be honest, I'm just gonna sleep.
It's fine with me, Lumi.
She'll, whatever you guys don't want, just put inside the bag, and she will take it to the vessel.
Well, you've already been in the
Did we
vessel today, so
identify-
no.
Yep, that's fine.
Yep.
If she can't do it right now, she'll do it later.
Yeah, you'll have to do it tomorrow.
Did we identify everything?
You have identified all the items. You guys did mark down the unstable healing potion, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tomo, do you wanna keep it?
There's some other items in there that are not magical that might be of interest to you guys, but as far as the magic items, those are identified.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like. Yeah. Yeah. I
Dave-
mean, like the.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say Deus will. The only thing that will really interest Deus would probably be the scepter and
Yeah, you can take it.
what else? What was it? The
The-
chalice with Anwa's symbol on it.
Okay. I'll put that with you.
Jim really wants. He's gonna look at the chalice with Emery Rosie on it. Not that he knows,
Right?
but I want to see if he feels anything from that because he has no idea who his god is.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Roll a religion check, sir.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. I actually asked a little bit. I'm trying from an RP standpoint. If he doesn't know who gave him the power of justice
Right.
and the power of protection, so I'm role playing this out for the fun of it.
Yeah, I love this. This is great. So,
I was gonna say, could Deus assist him with that?
I'm fine with that.
Because I have proficiency in religion.
actually, for
So if
you,
you
this
can
would
roll-
be history.
I have proficiency in that as well.
Okay.
Can we roll history instead?
All right, so
well,
Lumi,
Or-
Tomo's keeping the unstable healing potion, just for the record.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, just
So,
making notes of who.
Do you want Jim
just jumping
to
through the
roll
hoops.
again, or do you want me to roll a history check?
You would need to roll a history check, please.
Okay.
Deuce.
That is a 17.
All right. So you will recall the story of how the great gold dragon Emeria Rosie once protected a village from a meteor storm by simply spreading his wings across the village. This chalice depicts that. It's
Deus,
a historical
Deus Vos.
item.
Mhm.
would I know if it was used in like rituals or like ceremonies?
This was literally him just spreading his wings physically over the entire village.
He's a big dragon.
This was not a ceremony. This was not a magical effect. This was...
No, sorry.
I stretched my
Yeah,
arms.
was the chalice used in ceremonies or
Oh,
rituals?
no. This was just it's a archaeological artifact.
So,
Oh, okay.
As far as the chalice
he'll
itself,
definitely
it's
repeat
like one of those holiday plates, you know.
Okay, yeah. Deus will, he'll just repeat the story, the tale, that's associated with this. And then
Lumi,
once he
it
does
should-
that, he will attempt to cast Identify on the scepter, just to see if anything happens.
Nothing happens. I am going to send you something because you wanted to tell the whole story, so give me just a moment here.
Lumi does mention that she heard that name before, Amir Rosie. She goes, Zalfriora talked about it. She mentioned something about him not being around anymore, and does she wish he was?
Alright, so there you go. Deuce, I sent you a document in Discord.
But did Jim really feel any sort of resonance from it? That's more what I was
The
going for there.
the faintest trail of it. And as you're being told the story of this great dragon who was bigger than other people, protecting the little people, it's inspiring to you. Maybe this guy could be admired.
Jim really goes, can I hang on to this chalice?
Lumi notes on a piece of paper. Of course.
Yeah, we
Oh
all
my
we all
god. Okay.
we all worked for it.
What was that, Deuce?
No, I'm reading it, and this is this is cool. This is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like that
Joe
one?
knows all of it. Jim really does not.
Yes.
Joe knows
yes.
what you're reading.
Yeah.
Sorry, hold on, give me 1 second.
That's
Want to show it, or I can read it out.
up to you.
Yeah, it's up to you.
All right.
This
I
is information
will-
that Deuce would
I'll
have
just read it out.
recalled because he's a historian and time traveler.
A great gold dragon of ancient times, flying to and fro across the lands of the ancient world. He fought the forces of evil, fiends, aberrations, monsters, and men. He defeated the evildoers. So many did he defeat, and claims their ill-gotten gains, that his ancient mountain was said to be the wellspring of gold that flowed through all of Toivoa. The bottom of the layer being connected to underground rivers and ley lines that redistributed the wealth to even the distant continents. Known as the ever-reaching pinnacle, the legendary mountain's location has been lost to the mists of ocean and time. How do you pronounce it again? Amorosi?
Amoria Rosie.
Amoria Rosi. Amoria Rosi himself was a creature of epic proportions, with a length of 75 feet from nose to tail and wings that spread so far as to shelter a small village from a storm of falling stars. He was enormous, gleaming scales interlocked with each other, forming a nearly impenetrable hide. The only thing more piercing than that were his sharp claws. Oh, sorry, piercing. The only thing more piercing than his sharp claws was the blue of his cerulean eyes. Sadly, not everyone appreciated Amoria's
Amoria Rosie.
Emoria Rose.
Amoria Ozi.
The only reason I've got this is because I've done 2 years of saying his name 4 times, 6 times every episode.
Yeah,
No, you're
we all,
totally fine.
yeah.
And the ancient forces gathered together to form an ancient force to destroy him. But Forge was beyond comprehension, a being of shadow and void, created by the minds of a council of fiends, fae, and evil intelligences from the great beyond. They named it Vagrodon. Although they fought for a year and a day, eventually Amoriozai was brought low and Vagrodon was victorious. With the singular purpose of defeating the Gold Dragon completed, Vagrodon raged across Toivoa, indiscriminately destroying anything that crossed his path. Vagrodon was eventually brought low and defeated at the cost of many heroes' lives. Standing before them and dealing the final blow was Karis Razeros? Razeros. Leaping from a mountain's peak on the floating island of Skytear, Karis fell like a bolt of lightning upon Vagrodon's back. His mighty sword, Star Shatterer, clove through the dragon's adamantine scales and pierced its core. The resultant eruption of void energy annihilated Karis, but the sword remained. In its death throes, the two-headed monstrosity of a dragon crashed into the surface of Toivoa and died. The sword, Star Shatter, is said to have been recovered in an archaeological expedition. This group of people searched for the blade. Unbeknownst to the rest of the expedition, one of the team found it and kept it for themselves. The woman named
Melania
Tesfahun?
Gray.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Yep.
Tesfahun? Tesfahun secreted it away. Upon returning to her home, she hid the famous sword within one of the many temples there. There it shall lie until it is needed once again to rid the world of a great evil. But woe to all who would seek Star Shatterer. For the way is fraught with secrets, puzzles, and dangerous entities that guard it. Beware the Tim An Yadin. And that is it. And then if anyone else wants to read it, I will copy.
If you
and post this in
guys
the
look
chat.
at Roll20, you'll see Vagrodan in front of Emery Rosie.
This is
Vagrodon is much larger than Amir.
Yes, Vagrodan is 3 miles long.
Yeah.
Yep.
He is
He's gonna get
giant.
wrecked.
Yep, you will. The best part, the sword is in the hands of the most capable fighter. Because
Ricard von Karth currently out of character. This is not information you guys would know at all. But if you want to find out more about this story, show up on Mondays.
indeed.
Because Tomo's player's character on Mondays has Star Shatterer.
Indeed.
It's pretty
who-
good.
Who wanted to take the deck of
Really
cards, by
cool.
the way?
Not gonna brag or anything.
I mean, honestly, that deck of cards is good for anyone who has a dex build.
I think our dex builds are all spellcasters. We don't actually have like a
Yeah.
Like a sneaky person.
or someone who wants something
Almost a dex
to.
build.
Well, yeah, Tomo could actually Tomo
Yeah,
might.
well, you don't need attunement for it. So if he ever wants to, like, if he ever needs a ranged attack, like,
Yeah, actually,
It's actually worth for you to get it. Actually.
force damage instead of pierce for the like a range attack is
Yep.
really good.
yeah,
It Card Shop's deck is called.
That platinum scarf is also ridiculously good. Jesus.
Yeah, the spray of cards is really good. A level 3 as well. That's awesome. Yeah, it's called Card Shop's deck.
Right, I added it to Tomo's sheet.
Let me take 90
With
seconds,
that-
guys. I'll be right back.
Yeah, Lumi would just like, and after sorting all out and everything else, she like looks at the bag and nice bag, and then she just
oh, yeah.
kinda-
Is the bag a bag of holding? Because goddamn, do we need one?
We don't, we don't
It
know.
sounds like it is.
Lumi will identify the bag.
Well,
Oh, yeah, I forgot all about the bag.
Yeah, because we really need one. We have so much crap we're carrying around.
30,
It's
an extra 30 D4 healing per day.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. The scarf is such utility.
yeah,
What,
it's
what is the scarf actually?
So I'll post it because I mean, Breezy did say what it does, but she didn't explain it very well. She just
I'm
said
like-
it heals, and you can make a hammer or a shield, which is true.
Yeah. I've seen it before. I'm like, I gotta look again. You know, because I was.
Yeah, it's
looking at that.
pretty handy. Because well, she was gonna consider giving it to Jimmy, but I don't think he uses. He already has a hammer, and the shield thing would be
Yeah.
useful because he uses shields.
But the thing about it is, so I use a two-handed hammer.
Yeah.
So like in a pinch, like if we was gonna go one-handed, like we need to absolutely survive. The thing about it is though, with that you can create it and give it to someone.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I was, because having a shield would be really handy.
For you,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah.
guys share the platinum scarf?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's super good. But like you are kind of the support, weirdly the support like healer right now as well with the staff and everything.
Yeah.
So like this is gonna raise your defense, which you need, and give you some help. But the thing about it is, it's all interchangeable. You can be like, I'm making a shield. Here, Tomo, have a shield, or here, Lumi, have a shield. You know what I mean? So like,
Yeah.
I mean, the
It's,
healing is awesome on it.
Oh,
yeah,
and
it's all around useful.
Breezy is going to just get up and go over to Mordrax because she actually can see in the dark now. Because her manifest mind doesn't go away. It just until someone dispels it. It's just so she just has this like spectral, slightly glowy crown like glowing around. Just sitting like above her head. So she has dark vision now. So she is going to reach into her bag and give Mordrax her dagger of blind sight.
Ooh.
Because he
pretty
did
good.
help. He did kind of help her. If it wasn't for him, I'm pretty sure we would have all died. Just
Yep.
it was getting kind of close there. So yeah, she's gonna be like, "Thank you, Mordrax. I just wanted to give you this. Thank you for helping us."
Welcome.
And I'm just gonna wait. I can't transfer it to. Man. So she's. Oh yeah. It's just dagger of blind sight. You can put that on your.
Yeah.
On your sheet.
Let's see, Erica, Lumi cast Identify on a bag. I don't know if the bag is magical or not.
Bag is not magical.
That's fine.
Oh.
She's
No.
just like, yep, not magical. And then she kind of slumps on top of Gallifrey and snuggles up with him to kind of try to sleep.
Yep.
Let's see. I'm just gotta go through every. Okay. So I have that. I really shouldn't have the frost brand equipped because I can't use it, but it's
Huh.
just on theme. So I'm
It's on-
wasting an attunement slot
You're
on
getting
it.
close. You're getting close to being able to use it.
Oh yeah, but like even when I can use it, I'm never gonna get into melee. I'm not a blade singer.
Eh.
Like, maybe one day when I learn Tensor's transformation, there we go. That's
Right.
when I'll.
True polymorph yourself, you know.
Oh yeah, true polymorph myself into a level 20 fighter. There we go.
Or to a Marilyn
even
with
better.
attacks,
Even
you
better.
know?
Yeah, Marilith with 7 attacks. 6 swords. You get 6 swords that you carry on your on yourself. For each element.
But I imagine everyone is going to rest after that. So I don't. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know. What are we doing? Yeah.
A short rest. Some people are taking a nap. I don't know if they're taking a long rest or not.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think we can wait till take a long rest. I mean, it
That's
makes
up to you
sense.
guys.
The party was almost wiped. And I am out of spells. I have 1 first level slot left.
I have 3 firsts and a second. Still.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no,
because-
I use identify. No, I'm out of magic.
You have arcane restoration.
I do, but
That'll give you 1 slot of like second level, 3rd level. I think 3rd, but that's only still 1 spell slot.
Yeah, I just have first level spells left, and most of my first level spells are just utility spells.
Lumi,
Mage armor, shield, detect, comprehend languages.
she has a thought. Have you? That creature was taking our memories. Should I? She looks at you, Jim Rowley, and she asks, like, can I cast Identify on you? I want to see if you have lost any memories.
If you want, I don't recall losing any memories. But sure, go ahead.
And then,
You notice it's kind of weird that he's actually accepting of it so easily.
yeah, she thanks you, and then she kind of places her hand on kind of on you, like on your side, and then she's ritual casts Identify on you, Jim Rollins, to see if you had any if you're under any specific spells.
Okay. He is not under any specific spells.
And she, you seem to be fine.
And look, I'm
They
healthy
did-
as a horse, or maybe a pony. I guess I'm kind of small.
And because she turns around, this is odd. I mean, it did take her memories.
I mean, here's one thing I thought. Hold on. I'm just having a big brain moment. It may have taken the memories from us, but it may have just not fully taken them, but copied them. It may not have lost them permanently. Maybe just in our weird whatever ooze form or whatever.
Yeah.
We couldn't remember, but now that we're back in our normal form, we can. Or I'm completely wrong, but I've been wrong before.
She kind of she nods at you at that, and she's like, I seen the traded memories with Zazokar, and she looks him like without kind of peering too close. She's like slowly looking at, just kind of keeping an eye on him off the
He
window
waves.
without kind of. Well, she does it so he doesn't see that he's looking at.
Oh no, he sees you.
He sees me, okay.
Oh yeah.
And she kind of, as she waves and she knows, so she waves it back, and then she moves back into the room. And knowing that the other horrible demon is on the other side, she brings her voice low. I think Zazokar is not he's not a demon. At least not the one that we see up here with us. I think he is another of those creatures that we just killed. His real
Maybe
body is
another-
not here.
I mean, maybe.
Would he be the one that
I
took
do have
Merlot
this
from
report,
us
but I
then?
didn't.
I don't know, Tomo. I think there. I traded one of the memories with it, the one that had the. And she just. Better if I can show you. And Eric, it as still images. Okay.
Right.
She is going to recollect the memory in like 10-second stills of the Zazokar's memory. So this creature going down
okay.
the using
Sure.
using Echo of Possibilities, a minor illusion.
Sure.
She kind of creates these stills of
slideshow.
slideshow basically of the creature going down the what you call the
Dream pipe. Yep.
the drain pipe, going towards the Azazokar as an angel, the seraph, and you've seen the tentacle, and looking down itself, seeing the tentacle touching it. And then you guys are seeing images of to the best of Lumi's memory, obviously. She has the memory in her mind, so she's kind of depicting the best way that she can of Akru when it was still flying. And she shows the stills, including the moment in which, Zazokar waking up after being taken over, or his body being taken over, and then the destruction of Akru, him having to cut his own wings off, and then finally the big demon coming up and taking hold of him and kind of cajoling him into his service. Obviously, there's no sound; it's just stills, and Lumi shows those and explain to you guys what she's seen in the memory. That's what I seen. I think, and she looks back towards the window. I think this place is infested with these Oblexes, or at least Akru was at some point, and they're still here. He may not even be. He may not even have a body anymore. It might just be the creature took all his memories.
Deus will kind of speak up from the corner. The brain is unwrapped in his lap right now, saying, "There's only one way to find out."
Oh god.
And he's going to take his dagger.
Yep.
And he's going to attempt to slice a portion of the brain. A small portion needs to be at least 1 ounce.
Okay.
I will take it.
Uh-huh.
And Deus will say to the others, "If you wish to look away now would be a fantastic time." And he is going to cast Consume Mind.
Okay.
The piece of brain.
Okay, I'm gonna get you to display this.
Consume mind?
Yeah, it's an amazing spell. It's really good. It's necromancy spell. It's so good.
All right. So this is from the Grim Hollow campaign set.
It is, yeah.
You consume the brain of another creature's corpse, gaining its memories and knowledge. The corpse must have a brain and can't be undead. The spell fails if the corpse has been dead for more than 3 days. Until the spell ends, you can attempt to recall any important fact known to the creature, family history, recent events, building layouts, passwords, details of the creature's death, and similar information. To recall a piece of information, you must make an ability check using your spellcasting modifier. The DC is equal to the corpse's intelligence score. Once the caster rolls to determine whether to recall a fact, they cannot attempt to recall it again.
Oh, and it only lasts an hour. Okay.
Yeah.
So as
the intent here was to try to see if I can gain the memories of us that it stole.
Okay. So as you do so, you will recall the dreams of you doing a variety of mundane tasks, some of which we don't want to repeat. Others may have been more disturbing. There's a lot of them, though. Deuce, you will begin recalling all sorts of things that you had forgotten about. Experiments you had done that you had repressed. Traumas that were inflicted upon you back at school. We've discussed some of these, Deuce. You'll recall the document you sent me this week. All of that information rushes into your mind.
Yeah. As this is happening, the second Deus swallows the brain, you watch as his eyes just roll back into his head, and his whole body just slams against the back of the wall, against the wall, and he just like collapses to the ground. And his head, kind of like in Avengers Infinity War when Doctor Strange is just looking through all the timelines, his head is just shaking rapidly.
And so I'm not going to give you any specific information until you roll that check.
Okay. What is the intelligence score of an Oblek? I'm assuming it's crazy high.
It's 22. So
yeah.
Okay, so I have to roll a 17.
Yep.
Okay.
Inspirations at the ready.
Does anyone have any guidance or anything?
We'll guidance him, yeah.
The first one is going to be a fail. I'm going to chronal shift this first one.
All right, what are we attempting to recall?
I'm trying to peer into these memories, and I'm trying to recall my time at school.
Okay.
After the later portions of my time at the school.
Understood.
So I'm gonna chrono shift that to re-roll it, please. That's a natural 20.
Awesome.
Oh, no.
Cool. So you will recall your time at school and how that you sitting in an office, not necessarily in a pleasant circumstance. This is a reprimand. As the woman closes the door behind you and walks around to her side of the desk, Dean Frost looks at you.
Oh god.
No, I don't believe this experiment is wise. I think you're meddling in far too high magics for your current capacity, do you? While I appreciate exactly what you're thinking about, the risks are far too high. Imagine what would happen if you got this wrong. What did you say?
Yeah, I was going to say, Deus, in this memory, would lean forward onto the desk, kind of hands clasped, pleading. You have to understand. The potential of this experiment could be is unrealized. Think of how much we could learn from peering into the different realities and timelines of our world. We could see things that have gone wrong and go back to fix them or prevent them from happening in the first place. Please, you know what I am capable of. I've shown my work. Please.
I know that you're capable, and I understand what you truly are going to achieve. However, I must forbid this course of action. I hope you will trust me on this, Deus, both for your safety and for the safety of anyone who you may eventually consider close.
Deus will open his mouth to say something, but then just exhale, look down. I understand. I'm sorry.
You are not
Should
ready
have known
yet.
better.
Not yet. Perhaps someday, should you study and practice and maintain your scholastic endeavors, you may achieve this level of control. But at the moment, to undergo this experiment is foolhardy, and we cannot allow it here at the university. For that reason, you are being expelled.
Wow.
In the memory, Deus will sit back shocked, at a loss for words for a second. And then
she
say-
will slide you a piece of paper and a pen.
Deus will take the pen and ink and sign his full name across the bottom of the paper.
Should you swear to abandon these experiments, we could review your reapplication for entry into the university. I must say that it has been a pleasure being your instructor. You have great potential, but we cannot abide these studies here at the university. Not at your
Deus-
current levels.
Choked up a bit, Deus will simply nod and say, I understand, and it has been an honor to be mentored by one such as yourself.
She
Everyone-
stands and holds out a hand. I would like to still remain friends. This was business and unfortunate, but I understand if this hampers our future engagements.
Deus will rise and extend his hand as well.
She
I do
shakes
not
your
have
hand
this.
firmly, and it's a solid handshake, and you can tell that there's feeling there, and you can tell that she's beginning to tear up a little bit. She's trying to hold it together until you leave, but you can tell that there's a lot of emotion here.
Deus will kind of, the shake back is also firm. The same message and understanding comes between the two of them. And he will say, if you are ever in need of my assistance, you can perhaps contact the other academies, and I might be there. Thank you.
We have already informed
let go?
them of your interests, Deus. None of them will accept you, as long as you insist upon performing this experiment.
Deus's grip will tighten a bit instinctively, kind of out of anger, but he'll release it.
Should you change your mind, or should you survive in the attempt, you can find me either here or at my home in Briar Glen.
Deus will nod. If it happens, you will be the first to know. And he will collect his things, and he will exit the room, and then the memory will fade.
Okay. You gain inspiration for good RP.
Thank you. Deus will wake back up, gasping for air, just covered in like a cold sweat. And he will see the remainder of the brain still in the pot, and he will just kick it away from him.
It slides and sloshes over to Mordrax.
And
Look tasty.
with like a look of like anger,
perfect.
but also like a 1,000-yard stare, he will just say, "Take what you want."
Okay.
And he's just gonna rear back and just chomp and just take a jiggle bite out of it.
All right. Cool. As you do so, it tastes delicious.
Oh,
And you are affected by the effects of a restorative ointment.
Ooh. Nice.
we need to grab more brain.
There's still a lot of it left.
We should go and grab it.
Do you guys want to harvest this Mordrax? You're the only one who would know this.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
We need to get more of this. This is dum-dums.
Okay. So, can I get a medicine check?
Mhm.
All right, with a 22, sir. Then I need you to roll 1d4, and we're going to multiply it by 5 to determine how many doses of restorative ointment you're able to collect. You get 5 doses of restorative ointment.
Not bad. Not bad.
Pretty good.
All right. As you extract the various oozes and slimes from this, you're able to consume the rest of the brain.
Anybody want a piece? It's yummy.
You look
No,
at
I'm
Juice,
good.
who's been spasming when he ate his piece.
No, Modrax, you can have it.
Okay, thank you.
Seeing Mordrax eat this, Deus is just gonna stand up, go to the window, and throw up outside the window.
Okay,
God.
the window is locked.
Really?
Do you unlock
Yeah.
it?
I
Throw
will
up into
push
the
it as
window?
hard as I can.
You push it as hard as you can, it doesn't open.
Just pushing it to open.
Nope,
Is it a lift? Is it a lift?
it's locked.
Window?
You fumble
Oh, it's
as the
locked.
bile rises in the back of your throat, sir.
Hang on, I'll
Alright,
get the
well then.
window.
I'll run over there and unlock the window for him.
You unlock the window. Okay. The window is
I'll
unlocked.
open
You may
it,
now
like,
open it.
half a second too late. So, like just a bit ends up on the floor, but then the rest of it makes it out the window.
Mordrax,
That's okay.
he threw up on the floor.
It's okay.
I'll
Is it-
I'll
is it
turn around and
smell?
press the digitation, the vomit off the ground.
Actually, I'm surprised Marduk didn't try to eat it to be like, oh, what if
I
that
was-
thing good?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
was literally about to. I was literally about to.
I'll get that. I'll get that. Well, if that's the case, I'll 100% let that happen. Like a brain broth just slurping up.
That's okay, because he's gonna see chunks of brain in there, and he's gonna be like,
Oh, sorry, food.
you gotta go over and he's gonna eat that up too.
Nom, 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 nom.
He'll step back to the
Lumia, like
slump down.
I am starting to feel a bit queasy. And she looks at the other side and grabs Gallifrey's head and kind of hugs him. It's like, how am I? Why?
The sympathetic
Oh,
vomit. I
listen
hate
out.
those so much.
guys are missing out, man. This is good stuff.
You offer them?
Yeah. You want them?
That's a handful.
Lumi looks at you, just like, no. Like, she looks at you, Dale. She's like, you eat brains now?
Okay. So if I'm gonna roll a con save, if I get under a 15,
Yep.
something is gonna throw up on Mordrex.
Okay.
Standing next to me.
Sure.
So you're rolling just straight a ration.
Brah.
Oh no! So what you notice is it's not out of his mouth, like the mouth of his stomach, because that's where the ration got eaten. It just opens up and just pours the vomit, like straight from Drolly's stomach, all over Mordrex.
Oh,
right next
gross.
to him.
Oh no, Lumi does not like this.
Oh man.
This is tricky.
God damn it.
Lumi
He's gonna
just
wipe. He's gonna
wails.
wipe off his belly. He's gonna wipe off Jimmy's belly and be like,
This is cookie juice.
I'm glad that's all I ate. And then he hasn't even like it still doesn't register because he's kind of grossed out, and he doesn't even really he doesn't really know he throws up. He just sees that Mardrex is covered in vomit, and he's like,
Yes, facetiously.
Mordrex is just like eating up the little pieces, and he's kind of like wiping at his belly, and he's licking his fingers, and he's like,
You
my
guys are
God.
tasty. You guys.
Oh no. What do you mean you guys are tasting? Oh god, why are you eating that?
It's me. You can try it.
No. You keep it for yourself. It's fine.
Okay.
She
Okay.
looks at you. Where did that come from? And she looks over around to you, Jim Rowley, and she sees this more in your chest.
it already closed. It opened up, vomited,
All
and
right.
then closed. So if you would have
And
saw
she
that,
looks-
you
she
would have
looks-
known. But like,
Yeah, she's like, it must have. She looks at your beard and she's like, to get distracted, but it's like, it suits you, the beard, I say. Can you? And she kind of turns around, goes back to Gallifrey, and
my stomach
plonks
feels a little
herself
rumbly after
between.
seeing all that, though. You know,
Yeah, she plonks herself between Gallifrey and Breezy, and then starts resting.
He's almost doing the thing where he's got his fist up to his mouth, about to throw up, but he's also pointing over at Jim while he's doing this at his belly, and he's like, "What was
And-
that, Jim?"
Wait a
What was
minute, Tomo. What happened to your eyes?
What happened to Jim's stomach? It just turned into a giant mouth.
What?
Well, what do
And
you
she
mean?
looks over at you two. It's like, no,
he looks
Never
down
mind
at it
that.
and goes, it looks like a stomach. When he knocks on the metal. Like, I'm not sure what you're talking about, Tomo.
What's wrong with my eyes, Lumi? I just saw Jim's stomach open up and throw up on Mordrax.
I mean, Dale's vomited as well, but your eyes, why they're white? What?
Oh god, I'm seeing things.
And she points
Yeah.
at, like,
Oh, man, you're gonna get sick.
And Mordrax is gonna run over to Tomo, and he's gonna climb right up him like he did before, sit on his shoulder, and kind of go,
Do you have tastes? Do you give me tastes?
Is this thing even real? I don't know what I'm seeing anymore.
he's gonna
Well,
start like
Tomo
clawing-
is-
he's gonna start like picking his finger in the corner of your mouth, like,
You got tastes on it?
no, oh
Yeah,
my
he's
god,
definitely real.
like, Lumi will cast a minor illusion, and she's gonna make a replica of your eyes, just the slit of your eyes and the way that they look back at you. Your eyes look like this.
That's kind of cool looking.
Poor Tomo's getting he's getting inadvertently gaslit here, you know, like.
Oh, never
be
mind.
honest,
And she
I-
just
If there's something up with Tomo's eyes, he's real. I don't often see up there. He's really tall.
I mean, I often I'm flying on the. Never mind, Tomo. And then she kind of almost under her breath is like, he said not. I said it. Told us to be careful with the water. We really have to stop swimming in these waters.
Yeah, that's not good.
and Mordrax is gonna kind of like, because everybody keeps talking about his eyes, he's gonna like lean over, grab like the eyelids of Tomo's eyes and kind of like look into him like real close.
Oh my
and, like,
god.
Like what?
What? I don't see. I don't get what's eyeball. This is eyeball. What's the big deal?
Well, they didn't used to look like this, Mordrax.
Do they look like eyeballs? They're
They
still
have
round.
golden eyes.
We're playing GoldenEye?
Now I'm concerned that I'm seeing things because I definitely saw Jim's stomach open up and throw up on you.
Yeah, it's healthy. Want some? Here. Oh, he's gonna take it.
He's gonna take his hand and he's gonna be like, here. He's gonna wipe up some of the stuff and put it right in front of you.
You probably
right in
would have
your mouth.
seen. You probably would have seen Jim Rowley feeding his stomach as well. Like he literally he was combing his beard with one hand, and he was hungry, so he's just like he doesn't like consciously realize this is going, but his body knows. So rather than eat the ration with his main mouth because he was combing his beard, he was feeding it through his stomach.
I feel like
So you could
Mordrax
very-
might have seen that, but Tomo was like holding Deus at the time.
Oh, okay, that's like you might have seen that.
Yeah,
Lumi
exactly.
is
It's like that.
Lumi's not seeing you that. She just like, she's like, look, I'm just gonna rest. This is far too much for me right now. And she just gonna slump there.
Look how glorious my beard is, though. I feel so complete all of a sudden. It's like a piece I've been missing for so long it's come back. You know how long it's been since I've tried to grow a beard? I haven't shaved in 15 years.
That's so odd. And she
Yeah.
kind of she turns around. There should be other things you can do with that belt.
Huh?
Do you speak? I think you should be able to speak Dwarvish. Did you speak that?
Yeah, I spoke Dwarvish. Of course I did. I mean, like, you're almost, as a dwarf, you're almost born, like, you know, speaking Dwarvish. You can tell he's, I'm actually going to roll deception with that because he definitely did not, you know,
Don't do any
Dwarvish.
No. You're just like, yeah, he did speak Dwarvish. He wasn't lying about that part, but the fact that, you know, he was born speaking Dwarvish, you can definitely tell he wasn't entirely truthful about how he learned Dwarvish.
Yeah, Lumian has the memory of you getting, well, of a play session with the giant girls.
Yeah.
And she shakes her head, like pushing that memory away to the side as she's kind of thinking about your upbringing.
What
Well,
is Dwarvish?
That's the language of my people.
that's him.
People? Okay.
Yeah, like you probably speak like lizard, whatever, because you're like a lizard.
Yeah, kinda. That's
Modrax,
what the people here.
Modrax,
Yeah.
where are there others like you around?
Where? I don't know. I have not seen them in a long time.
Lumi looks at you guys. It's like, I don't know if this is the right time to ask, but do you want to live with us?
Is it here? You stay here?
No, we're not staying here. We are continuing. We're exploring this city.
Oh yes, I want to go.
Okay.
I want to see all the things.
Have
I
you?
read about them in the books.
Have you?
You
Sorry.
can read.
I can read.
Wh-
I read the
what
books.
What books have you read? And she are they here?
No, they're in the apartment. They're in the place where the books are. In the place over there.
He's just gonna like randomly point directions because he can't remember where the hell it was.
Okay. It is nearby, you say?
Oh, maybe. I've not been there in a long time.
Out of character, he's talking about the apothecary where he actually learned how to become a druid.
Right.
By
Oh,
reading the
okay.
books.
Yeah. Okay. Well, and she looks like so. Do you know the area well? Have you
Um,
have you ventured much around here?
Not. I mean, kinda, a little bit. I don't go too far. There's lots of things here that don't like me, and I'm not that big. I'm not like big man. They they
Oh,
try to eat me, and I don't know.
it
I try to
happens
just
that
stay closer.
and Lumi like she nods and looks at Jim Rowley and so it happens we have a protector of the small people here with us. Perhaps
Yeah, he can come with us.
yeah,
Just,
Lumi nods.
in my opinion, anyway. I mean, I don't make all decisions, or actually, I barely make any decisions here, so I'm not really the one to ask entirely. But you got my go ahead at least.
Lumi just stops, looks at you, and she said, Jim, your
Yeah.
opinion is important to all of us.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying I'm not the decision maker here. Listen. Okay. Everyone's got things they're good at and whatnot. Mine is not necessarily decision making.
Okay.
Now, if you're accused of a crime and need legal representation, then yes, come talk to me. If you
Understood.
were unjustly put to jail and need to be broken out, I might also be able to help. Listen, there are things I'm good at.
Sure.
Leading people through some sort of crazy sky island. He uses air quotes. They got crashed into the ground and rescuing people and stuff like that. Listen. Not exactly my expertise, but I will absolutely give my opinion.
Oh, Lumi, when you say Sky Island, she suddenly stands up and just like, oh my god! And she looks over Breezy as she's sleeping, and she wants to make sure the bounding shard is still in her pocket in her clothes. Because I don't know if she ever put it away.
I mean, I imagine it'd still be in her bag.
Was it in a bag or because you made a special pocket for her?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I did.
Yeah. I don't think you ever put it in a bag. I think it was in a pocket.
Pockets can be secured though, so it's not like
True.
yeah.
You made a pocket specially for the bounty.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I guess that just depends. Like, is it still there, Eric?
Sorry, what's
The
in
bounding shard.
the bounding shard is still in there. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
Lumi kind of just gives a big sigh. So,
Sorry, I was responding to
God.
someone.
No worries. And she, I thought we can't lose that. Anyway, and she's like, anyway, Modrax, we will be happy if you were to join our group.
I would definitely like to come. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can I taste things? Can I watch the taste it?
She looks around at the vomit by piles that you already lapped up. I say,
Mhm.
well, we can talk about that later.
Okay.
You notice that she does not want to talk about that. But I don't see a problem. Why not?
Does Lumi somehow have PTSD that she doesn't realize?
Perhaps.
Mercedes was not nice to Lumi.
Nope, not at all.
He was not at all. I mean, yeah. You, has got a lot of. I'm sure many of those memories that are being modified as probably Marcelina's treatment.
Listen, you can modify the memory, but that does not remove the emotional response. You know,
Exactly. Many a times he probably threatened to eat her.
He did a lot.
Yep. I mean, to be fair, being lost in the astral plane with just a cat and a fairy, you get pretty hungry.
I mean, he did that beforehand too, because he's just an asshole. But you know,
exactly. Yeah.
We're deviating too far off.
We are. But yeah, that's it. What do you guys want to do now?
So, is there anything else you guys want to do for the rest of the day?
Breezy seems pretty gassed out there.
Don't forget about the rucksack
Yep.
identification.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
we've
it
done
was,
that already. It's
yeah,
not
it's just a normal.
It's a very fancy rucksack. If you guys clean it off, you can see
did.
that it is engraved and tailored, embroidered with all sorts of flowers.
Of course it is. Lumi, can I look at the and it's an elf rucksack as well. Oh my god.
Yes, it is.
I know exactly what this is. Shame it's not fairy size. The
Oh, do you
the
think you know
pouch
what
with,
it is? Because I'm not sure you know what it is.
probably not now, but hey,
No.
who knows?
You have a
But
suspicion.
I mean, Dan has a suspicion.
Yes.
Of the character. Yeah, but the actually, what is the heraldry in? What flowers are on the back?
A wide variety
I
of
like-
them.
I would like to identify the flowers.
Sure. Let me go ahead and get you to
Uh,
identify those flowers. One moment. I have to go and get my list.
Of course.
Because I didn't have that immediately ready. Here we go. I'm sorry. All right. So there is a rose, there's a daisy, there is a lily, there is a periwinkle, there is mint, there's a stone crop, there's a crane's bill, there's a mallow, an iris, there is a buttercup, a heather, a gourd, a foxglove, there's a grass, there's a prosopis,
Yeah.
a tulip, algae,
Yep.
and spores.
Oh, very good.
Yes. Yum, 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 yum.
I hope that was revealing enough.
Sorry, somebody opened my door.
All good.
And she will look at the bag with signet rings and try to look at the signets and see what they are.
The signets are of all sorts of weird combinations. You see some fiendish designs, some ancient things. None of these make any sense to you. None of the heraldry makes any sense.
That's fine. She makes a kind of mental note of what they are.
Yep.
She's not trying to memorize them.
Yep.
But she puts it away. Just
Cool.
she was wondering if there's any meaningful things about them.
There is, but there's no way for you to know what that is.
No, it makes sense. I think
Yeah.
she makes a mental note and kind of it's like because she's aware that we're gonna be going through a ancient city that she
Mhm.
may if she identified those those heraldry anywhere else she doesn't want to she
Understood.
wants to kind of put the two and two together. If you know what
Valid. If you run across it, you will have advantage on recognizing it, matching it up.
I mean? Yeah, not a problem. That's what it was.
Cool.
Was there anything else anybody wants to do? There was in a bag there was I think everybody's got everything that they wanted really. There was the electrum lacquered plate. Yeah. And
Yeah, there was like a wooden lacquered plate. Is that like a plate armor, Eric, or is that just like a eating?
That
plate?
is a dish.
it's a dish, yeah.
Yeah, a plate.
With filigree of electrum. There was there's the scepter I think it Deus has, which has had the dwarven axe heads on it.
Yep. That's very pretty.
It is, yeah. That was it, really. Loni would just rest. It's like she's really just gonna spend the entire day resting. She's really tired.
Okay. Cool. So as you guys settle down, I'm just going to go through the order. Breezy's gassed out and is resting.
Yep.
Deuce, you are PTSD'd after the memory.
Yeah, and then eventually just passes out
Okay.
from exhaustion from the whole experience.
Jimmerly, are you being considerate of your party or are you going to go do something?
I'm gonna be considered the party.
Okay. Lumi's gassed out. Mordrax, you're relishing the new flavors?
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to hang
Just
out?
gonna wander around. Yeah, I'm gonna hang out in the house, just kind of like doing my little household chores for a little while, and then I'll probably take a rest at some point.
What household chores does Mordrax perform?
He runs around looking for bugs, and if he sees them, he whops them, and then he eats them.
Understood. Please roll 1d20. How infested is your house?
No.
10. You're quite busy for quite a while.
Yep.
Yep.
You stupid.
And then Tomo, is there anything you would be doing?
I think he's pretty exhausted as well.
Okay. So, as you guys take your long rest, you will be unbothered, except by the stench that's coming through the window. It's not much different than the stench in this room, but it's a little annoying. You will hear the sloshing of creatures swimming by Mordrax's house. It's a little soothing. But that's where we're going to go ahead and let you guys get the benefits of your long rest. So go ahead and hit the long rest button and confirm it.
Yay.
Mordrax, you also hear that Jim Rowley snores like a horse.
Like a horse.
Yes.
At some point, Mordrax would probably walk over and like get really awkwardly close to Jimmy's face while he's sleeping, and just kind of like sniff him and like checking him out while he's making all the racket while he's snoring.
Okay. Cool. Well, we will come back next week to continue discovering what exactly else lies beneath fallen skies.